yeah, I think it's working. What up, y'all?
What's going on?
Welcome to another episode of Rick and Rowdy. As we discuss the important topics of today, join us. Refreshing.
Brutal.
Whoa, I didn't hear these fucking lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
That's just hardcore, bro.
Oh. Yeah, nah. That's all I can make out. What's he saying, Dave?
What's that?
So what's he saying?
You know what he's saying there, Dave?
No.
Well, I guess it's always going to be a mystery.
Best cover band ever. I have no idea who they are.
I think it's covered by Eternal is the name of them.
Eternal. I can't do it. I can't do the death metal voice without running out of breath.
No, I always feel like I'm going to throw my voice box out.
Not 20 anymore, where I can scream till my vocal cords fell out.
I know, right? All right, we got to turn this off so I can start sharing.
I can still scream like that. I just throw up afterwards.
Just throw up afterwards.
Cough from all the camels.
About halfway through his concert one night.
Right.
Drinking so much Coke.
All right, so right now, before we get started, I'm going to take this and I'm going to share it everywhere. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see if it shows up on the thing. Is it working? Is everything working good? Maybe it'll show up as I share it. I don't know if I can share myself when it shows up. Who knows?
Check. 1, 2.
Let's make sure we can hear ourselves. Yep, sounds good. All right, so today, before we get started, you know how we usually like to do it. Oh, there's Patty Jenkins. Appreciate that, Patty. Hello. Rowdy.
Do it.
How you been, man?
Good, buddy.
Good. Everything's good with you?
Getting her done.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Dave, how you been?
That's bad. Same old, same old.
Same old, same old. I heard that.
Really, really hyper tonight, aren't we?
We are getting too hyper. We got to calm it down, gentlemen.
I had another gummy.
Did you really? Oh, shit. Here we go.
It's going to be my Wednesday night thing.
Hey, man, whatever works for you. Now, you guys will notice Mr. Rowdy's camera over there is not working as 100%. You will see a little bit of glitches here and there. But like he said, we're all a little glitchy. As long as it keeps rolling and we can hear him, that's all that matters.
Some are more glitchy than others, but we're all glitchy.
Yeah, I got to fix it. I don't know what it is about it. This thing is just, doesn't like rowdiness, man.
Can't help itself.
All right. What up, Lila? All right, so before we get into anything crazy, welcome to the Wheelhouse. All right, so here at the Wheelhouse, we like to talk about, like I said, today's different topics and different other things such as lubrication, car parts, and sanitation wipes.
Another necessary stuff.
Yes. Now, sanitation wipes is very important in my world.
They're fantastic on a hot summer day when you're out on the trail and you got one of those cool little handy wipes. Mm-hmm. Like they'll wipe the boys down a little bit. They don't stick to you, and day's good.
Yep, does it good. What's up, Lila? What's up, Patty? Tomasa? What's happening, everybody? Good to see you on a nice Wednesday.
At least she's honest, man. I'm crazy.
Now, we do have a lot of things to talk about. I was sent a lot of things by Mr. Rowdy here, as well as I found some stuff we can talk about today. But before we get into any of this big stuff, we do have to hit our warning. Now, YouTube did warn me if I didn't start doing this that they were going to block my stuff. We have to tell people that blah, 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 blah. We show different things that aren't cool with some people.
I could tell them in easy terms. Don't do what Donnie Don't does.
Don't Donnie Don't it.
Don't do what Donnie Don't does.
I don't know what that means, but I'll roll with it.
It was an old OSHA ad.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Don't do what Donnie Don't does?
Yeah. If Donnie Don't sticking his finger in the outlet, don't do what Donnie's doing.
Don't do it.
Don't do what Donnie's doing.
Here's a warning. Warning. The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. If you are easily offended and cannot stand foul language or manly banter of any kind, this may not be the show for you. Viewer discretion is advised. I like how I sounded in that. I sounded very professional.
It does. It sounds good, but I feel like there should be a video behind it, like me and Dave shooting off a cannon or
slow-mo.
Hitting
off my 45 that I need to
hitting Dave with a fire hose or
mailbox back.
Right.
Dave with a fire hose.
just random acts of violence towards Dave at work.
Right.
Just like walk up on him and 5-gallon bucket over the top of the head, have it on camera.
Oh, you know what would be really funny is to pull on the cord when you're grinding something.
Oh yeah,
aluminum.
that'd be good.
I don't have any cameras to check Dave
I don't know
Dave's
about
cameras right here, but
me running and you catching me. I don't know.
he's on the side of it, so that's why you can't see Dave.
He just you can't see him, but he makes a lot of noise.
He's good at that.
Sit down.
He's very good at that. Well, where do we begin here? Where do we begin? How do you want to start this off, Rowdy?
The world is ending.
Well, that was dark. I don't know if I would have went that far.
No, fucking everything comes to an end.
I guess you're right.
I'm just along for the fucking ride, bro.
We all are, ain't we? Grab a drink and join us, will you? Because it's going to be a humdinger, knee-slapping, barn-burning, son of a biscuit event. Before we get into all this craziness, let me just go ahead and hit the Tony Robbins.
I thought you was going to say, just let me hit this bong real quick.
I would like to hit a bong.
The fucking hook out.
Dave, you got any bongs over there?
No.
Oh,
No
he's
bongs.
No bongs.
Hey, look who it is. The greatest windshield repair guy Jackson's ever known, Mike Novus. Mike from Novus. Hey, dudes. Checking out the show tonight. Mike's down for the frickin' show. Let's give it up for Mike. Thanks for joining us, Mike. We got some good stuff tonight, boy. I tell you what, a lot of this stuff, I don't know if you've seen or not, but it's stuff that they don't want you to see. Let's put it that way. What do you think, Rowdy?
What? I wasn't even listening. What did you looking for my lighter?
How did you graduate high school?
Well, Dave stole my lighter and didn't tell me, and I'm like, I know it was right there. I'm not insane. Thanks, Dave.
See, Dave? Let's see what we got first. Let me go down the line here. Well, before we do anything, we got to go to the screen room. That's my favorite part. I got to get something like a transition where I hit this button. It's like, pew, pew, pew. Welcome to the screen room. And then we go to the screen room. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm here to steal your lighter now.
But we don't. What are you doing? What are you stealing? What do you need?
Thank you.
Oh, your dude keeps going out? That sucks for you, brother. All right.
Man.
Now, the first thing I want to get into here is we all seen this, Mr. so-called former Vice President Biden. Here we go. Let's check this out. I know you guys seen this, right?
Boy.
Meanwhile, the White House says the president is doing fine after he tripped and fell today on stage.
Fell hard.
This all happened after he delivered the commencement address at the Air Force Academy graduation
look at the
this
chick in the
afternoon in
blonde.
Colorado
She's laughing,
Springs.
too. They're all
As you
kind of
see
smiling.
there, he had to be helped up by several
Look at them in
Secret
the back.
Service
They're all
agents.
laughing.
This is the president's second big tumble. You may recall in March of 2021, he fell several times walking up the steps to get on Air Force One.
He blamed the sandbag, too, after all that.
I seen him point when he is
Yeah,
old,
he got up and turned back and pointed at
decrepit
it.
old senile ass fucking got up.
Yeah, the Secret Service, I was watching one of my guys, Salty Cracker, I usually watch, and he was pointing out that the Secret Service guy behind the wall was just kind of like, fuck on, and he got you could see he was just like fed up with it.
Yeah.
I mean, he was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. This is ridiculous.
We're not day nurses.
Right.
Honestly, I argue with people that say Joe Biden's stupid. Joe Biden isn't stupid. Joe Biden is a fucking genius, hands down, and nobody gives him credit for this. Now, come on. Look, he's barely made it out of fucking high school, barely got a college degree. 50, 40, I can't remember how many fucking years. He's been there forever.
Yeah, long time.
As long as I've been on this planet anyways. And he's a goddamn genius. Nobody gives him credit for it. Now he's just a senile, pathetic fucking puppet.
Yep.
But he fucked and bought and sucked his way to the top, and he's the, He's
yeah,
the
he
POTUS.
definitely had to do something. I mean, I want to know what kind of nefarious things that he had to do to get to the positions that
Fuck,
he
he's
got
still
to hold,
doing them.
You know what I mean?
He's done them while he's held the highest office, vice president, and now the
Right.
presidency. I mean, he's fucking guilty of treason. Jesus Christ, if they had enough evidence against Trump of this type of malicious activity, they'd already fucking hung him on the White House lawn.
Oh,
The
absolutely.
military tribunal, and they'd have hung him right in front of the fucking White House for all to see.
You know, I heard about
That's what they do to Trump with this type of evidence.
Well,
And they turn their back on this shit.
No, yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, it's the media establishment. It's the militarized.
It's not the
complex.
media. It's deep state.
Oh yeah. No, it's obviously it's
cabal shit.
it's beyond them. It's the top. It's the higher ups.
Yeah.
But no, what I was gonna say was I also watched that video of him where he's like talking about he's like, yeah, so I told him, either you fire that prosecutor or you don't get the $1 billion or whatever.
Fuck, I watched it today and it makes me want to vomit every time. And how many times he's a
I didn't realize that was Ukraine though. That was Ukraine from stopping the prosecutor from looking into the family.
he's a born plagiarizer too. I mean, the
Right.
start of his career, the plagiarism that he was guilty of. I mean, that right there. Remember who the hell was that governor that was running? And in one of his campaigns, he got all psyched up and he goes, "Yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah."
What was that?
He had this crazy, just the adrenaline took him, and he was like, "Yeah."
Like a Viking or something?
Dude, that stupid little act cost him his political career. Maybe not completely, but he's not going to be governor. He's not going to be vice president. I wish I could remember that guy's name. But it's stupid little things like that. And look at all the acts out throughout this fucker's career and the plagiarism that he was blatantly called out on, dude, embarrassingly called out for his plagiarism. It was word for word on TV. And the news channels back then would hold people accountable, and they did. They called them out.
Right.
That should have been a political career killer. And it's not. And the guy has made it another 30 years since then and become the president. It's insanity.
Let's not
dude.
get started on his kids' dealings with the smoking the crack.
That's
and the
where the
hookers before the election was even over.
Well, no, we're not. He's held the highest offices.
Yeah,
He's Obama's VP.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It is crazy. Hello, thanks everybody. I know I missed a lot of you. Thanks for liking. Thanks for sharing. Candor, what's up? Harold, good to see you. Patty, Chris, been inside of everybody.
It's gonna be a busy night.
It's gonna be good. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. But now I'm glad that we were talking about that because if you look at this next one,
Meanwhile, the White House says the president is doing fine after he tripped and fell today on stage. This all happened after he delivered the commencement address at the Air Force Academy graduation this afternoon in Colorado
Part of it,
Springs.
there's another angle where you can see all their faces. That's not the angle of what it was. But
He's saying, "Come on, you see now."
Second big tumble. You may recall in March of 2021, he fell several times walking up the steps to get on.
It's time for Geritol and applesauce, you old fuck.
You old bastard, get back in your bed.
Jesus. You gonna wipe your ass again?
I don't know which one it was, but he went to some kind of thing and he gave a speech. Now listen to this. He starts talking and the whole crowd starts erupting, and you could hear the camera guy even laughing. Watch this.
Meaningful progress on dealing with gun violence. Because make no mistake, sit down, you'll hear what I have to say.
That's priceless. That is fucking priceless, man. Bravo, sirs. Bravo.
That was hilarious. It sounded like the whole damn half the crowd stood up.
I'd say this bud's for you, but I kind of like you.
Right. All right.
All right, Mike.
Mike said, most pathetic so-called president in the history of America. You got it.
It's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call him president. I noticed how certain people don't Crowder calls him the former VP.
I'm patriotic, and I like to believe in our system to a certain extent. And whether I like some bitch now or not, I accept he's there. Okay, that's the best way to say it.
Yeah.
I don't fully accept it, but I can accept that he's there. It's the reality of it, and we have to deal with it, apparently. Back in the old days, fuck. I read books as a kid. Yeah. I read every book. And some of my favorite things were historical pieces. I've read Ulysses S. Grant's autobiography. I've read the Lincoln Papers. I've read a lot of really cool shit, and it's amazing on the tolerance of people today, and it seems like it's a constant test of how far they'll bend before they break.
Right.
And they tried to play it off like January 6th was the break. Well, come on. It was just, as far as the media wanted to portray it like that. A bunch of dudes walked in there. Most of them were respectful. Very few things got broken. Nothing of significant importance. And the dumbasses that truly did malicious acts, you can protest in my house, but if you come in my house and break my shit, you're going to get fucked.
Right.
So I'm perfectly acceptable of that. But they had some outrageous charges, some unbelievable things, and a lot of stuff didn't get brought to light.
Yeah.
The FBI agents that were embedded were never identified.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The whole Ray Epps situation. Everybody, like, as soon as Ray Epps was like, we need to go into the Capitol.
Right.
And then you heard everybody around him screaming, Fed, pointing him out.
Yep.
And he's like, no. Well, then all of a sudden, you look at everybody else that went to jail over that, and then here's Mr. Ray Epps just driving around on his property in his big-ass golf cart that they probably paid him for. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, bro, we'll give you a nice-ass piece of property, nice-ass shit. We'll give you this much money. All you have to do is get these people into the Capitol. And he did his job, and he got paid off. And you know what I mean? It's
the conspiracies are all over. The fact is, we've got patriots that are in jail that don't deserve to be.
No.
And I think they made a huge example of all them that we will not tolerate civil disobedience.
right.
That's exactly what the federal government's message was to us. You peasants,
Better follow our damn rule of law.
better do what you're told to do. Be good peasants. And we all do. Honestly, you talk to anybody that's the term patriots become like calling somebody a not. It's bullshit.
Yeah, how the hell did becoming a patriot?
How did loving your fucking country and loving your flag and believing in what our forefathers wrote for us, and it's the greatest thing ever written.
Appreciate that, Billy.
Because it acknowledges in itself that it's not perfect and it leaves room for change and modification.
Right.
But the whole system's been so perverted. I'm telling you, man.
Dude, it's been prostituted. I believe our whole entire country is being prostituted.
Amen, brother. Amen. That's a great way to say it. It's been prostituted.
Yep.
We have.
They've been pimping us out, man.
Man, dude, great. You need to coin that, dude.
Pimping us out. That. Yep. Hey, I said it first. Hey, it's proven right now. If you say it, it's on here and it's dated, it's copyrighted.
That's right.
Boom, run that shit, bitch. All right, sorry. I got a little excited there. Chris says,
settle down.
It's like the fires going on. Government did it. They want people in the country to be in inner cities so they can contain us, and then you know where it goes from there. Exactly.
Ooh,
you ever heard that theory?
Yeah, well, on that topic, another thing that I heard was the cooling of the upper atmosphere.
Appreciate that, Mike.
Because of all these wildfires.
But yeah, like blocking out the sun and shit.
Yeah.
Look how cold it got the last couple days. Dude, what the fuck?
Holy shit. The last month.
Yeah.
It's been a month of this shit.
We're supposed to be global warming, and
we
now
the upper atmosphere temperature is cooling, and it's actually cooling at a rate where they're kind of like concerned about it. Like, they
can't contain the grift. They can't keep the fucking grift up as the damn, you know what I mean?
Maybe these fuckers want the next ice age. Who knows?
50 fucking degrees in July.
Holy shit.
The hell, man. Can you believe it?
Well, we go in cycles. And that's what always pissed me off about weathermen. You can forecast the near future, but you're never going to have a true understanding of what's going to happen.
Right.
Anything can change.
Yeah. And
they just guess at it. They poke at it.
Yeah.
I wish I could be a weatherman. I got paid to lie all week.
We're going to get into the fire things. We got a couple things on that as well. Look at Ben. You just trying to get some attention down there, ain't you, Ben? Ben said he hurt his back today. He was on my Wheelchair Wednesday earlier, and you had mentioned something, Ben, on there that you forgot to tell me or whatever, but I don't know. With the Wheelchair Wednesdays, I feel weird reading shit out when people are watching because, like, you know what I mean? Like, some of the stuff that doesn't have to do with it, or, like, maybe it does. I just don't want to interrupt that person, you know what I mean? Or get into it, and then more people talk. So it's like, I kind of feel like I pick and choose on Wheelchair Wednesday of what to say on, like, the time when people, like, talk about stuff. If they ask, like, a good question or something, you know what I mean? I'll ask it. But, like, most of the time, even if it's chat or hello or whatever, I might not even say hi to you. I might see you. But it's like, we got to get through that. You know what I mean?
Right. Doing your thing.
Yeah. Plus, that lady earlier, she was waiting to pick her kids up. And she was like, well, I got like half an hour. Can we make this quick? And I'm like, yes, we can. Which I hate doing it like that because then I feel like I'm rushed. You know what I mean? I'm like, I got to hurry up and get this done.
Well, all you got to do is make the connection and see how it flows. And not every interview is going to be perfect. Just like not every show is going to be perfect. Or, yeah, I wish I wouldn't have said that. Yeah, I wish I wouldn't have drank that much that night. Oh, man, I've had a couple of those nights out here, boy. I tell you what. I've been backing off, man. I'm eating that gummy and just being a little bit more chill. I gotta get some shit done at my shop.
Me, on the other hand, I only really have been doing shit on, like, when we do this and then, like, on the weekends. So, I mean, I don't got nothing going on until Friday, Saturday. So, I'm going to have me a couple drinks. We're going to have a good time. Oh, yeah. Back to the screen room.
Meaningful progress on dealing with gun violence. Because make no mistake, sit down, you'll hear what I have to say. You think
Look, he's just now realizing nobody fucking likes me.
He's looking at me. He's like, "What are they? Are they fucking hippies? Are they bikers? Are they?"
Right. Are these our people? Did we pay them to do this? I don't know.
Is that the village people?
I'm confused. Oh, Chris said, no one's perfect. Just got to make the best of it. Yep, you got it. Mike said Ben fell and got a boo-boo earlier. Yeah, that's what it was. He fell and fucked his back up or something again. I seen him. I went over to him today, actually, to Ben and Setters to help me hook up this amp that I got. Because, real quick, before we get into this next thing, you know, I have the van. I'm trying to get the van up to quality to where I can take it to a show, open the whole thing up, and be like, check this out. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm not exactly there. We're just not all the way hooked up with everything. I mean, I could, but it's just like, I want all the speakers perfect. I want the amps hooked up. I want everything good. And we had to use an LCI converter, which comes from the back speakers instead of loading straight from the RCAs from the head unit. With those types of units in the van, which is called the Uconnect, you can't really take out the head unit and plug in an RCA. There's no spots for it. I don't know of a workaround for it. I've done some research just a little bit, and I haven't really found anything easily that people are like, this is what you do. So, long story short, which I know it's already been kind of long, but like coming from the back speakers to an amp that's say 800 watts, which is what I'm running, it's not pushing full 800. It's stealing power somewhere. Power's not getting to it, and I don't know why.
Okay.
It sounds okay, but it should be bumping. You know what I mean? I should be instead I'm going you know?
Oh wow.
So it's
got to be a stupid setting.
It's stupid and it's dumb, and I'm to the point where I'm almost just gonna buy a separate fucking head unit that's like Bluetooth and just tuck it or something, put it somewhere where I can.
Well,
just
that'd be
hit
the easiest way.
Yeah, and then just run the RCAs from there. That way, I'm getting full power, and I don't have to worry about
Probably the best solution for that. Bypass that horse shit.
Yep, Mike said, I always had that problem with one of those stupid RCA boxes. Yeah, they're a pain in the ass. But we're getting there. It's getting there. It's going to be good. What do you want to do? You want to go to your right-wing extreme? No, before we do that, let's look at the Amish moving a big-ass barn. You ever seen this?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you're in it first. Yeah.
I know what they're talking about. They're talking, what is it? The Pennsylvania Dutch.
Gibberish. I started learning this.
Did you really?
Yeah. I swear to God, man, I was practicing phrases and sentences with the wife, and she got really annoyed by it.
I see.
She was like, what the hell?
Yeah, she kinda, like, I wanted to learn the language. And I thought it was fun and cool, and she just wasn't about it. I'm like, no, you got to, like, talk with me so I can throw phrases and shit.
And we can talk like this in restaurants, throw people off.
Posting my way, is it?
See, I think this dude that's videotaping, I think is like English, and he's got Amish friends, but he's like, yeah, I'll help you move this barn. And he's like, what do I do? What is he saying? Right. Here?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? He's like, huh? What?
He said, and
they got a video up top.
Oh, that's kind of
just got cracked in. Oh, man,
Whack, look at them soldiers go. They didn't even flinch.
There's wood here?
Look at it. He's like,
that's the problem.
Yeah, they're putting it in the road. And what they do is they put it in the road and then they drop it. And then they start moving it down the road. They actually move this thing like down the road about an eighth of a mile to a quarter mile, I think, and then they move it back up.
I should have made him carry it there.
Let's just leave it right here.
They do, dude. These guys.
It's a great spot for a shop.
See how big this barn is.
All the way down there. See it?
It's decent size.
It's not, dude. It's definitely probably not no light ass barn. I mean, it looks like it's got light enough wood. It's all brand new. It's a new build. So you got new wood, new metal, sheet metal.
Oh, he's up there. Yeah.
But yeah, you can imagine.
That's why that corner felt so light.
Imagine what that smells like. No offense, the Amish don't really care for deodorant.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, just being in a big enclosed barn.
It probably smells like an empty bag of salt and vinegar chips.
Oh, shit.
I'm going straight to hell for that one, but it was worth it.
Hey, sorry to all our Amish viewers out there.
I don't think they're listening, bro.
I had to do that.
No, but I actually have a deep affection for the Amish. Growing up, seeing them in Indiana, Ohio, southwestern Michigan, out by Clare. And since I've had my cabin up north, I had several interactions with them. And I honestly just wanted to walk in there and speak Pennsylvania Dutch to them. Kind of like trip them out. We're like, what?
It would have been dope.
Yeah, that'd have been cool as shit.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, yeah, you get enough people to do anything like that to get all together to help move something. That's a phenomenal feat, for one. For two,
I respect them.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Self-sustained, predominantly. Could they survive? Absolutely.
Okay.
I hate to relate them to a cockroach or compare them to a cockroach, but honestly, when it's all over, there's going to be cockroaches in Amish.
That's about it.
Smart fuckers.
Yep. I'm actually going to have my hoodie be brought out here because...
I think Jesus said that, didn't he?
What's that?
The meek shall inherit the earth.
Yeah, that was in there.
Was that
in the Bible, I think. Pretty sure.
Is that an old JC quote?
Old JC. OG JC. It's the guy right there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, that's crazy, bro. Like, I don't know. I seen that. I ran across that, and I was like, I would just like to talk about that because that's nuts. All right, what else we got on here? Oh, yeah, your right-wing extremist clip that you sent me. Now, this was on a dude doing a talk or something, right? Do you know what it was?
No, I can't remember the video.
All right, let's watch it.
Short-term memory. I send them and forget them.
You right-wing extremists are into that gender binary, which is very oppressive.
So I'm just going to, just really fast, I'm not a right-wing extremist. I'm actually a United States...
You have American flag on your shirt.
I'm a United States Air Force veteran. My parents are legal immigrants from the Middle East. I don't give into the right wing. I'm not right wing just because I don't give into that. Like, for instance,
do you believe there are two genders?
Yes, I believe there's.
Then you're a right-wing extremist.
That has nothing to do with being right wing. There's men and women, and some people have gender dysphoria.
Did you wear a mask during the pandemic?
I definitely did not wear a mask.
Well, then you are a right-wing extremist.
Oh, God, dude, I can't, like...
I'm getting very uncomfortable here. I'm already, risking my life being here that you're not wearing a mask.
Are you...
Wow.
Oh, my
God. Do you believe that there's two genders? You're right-wing extremists.
That dude's good because I couldn't have kept a straight face.
Bro, you were so trying to not piss off the fucking...
Oh, I feel in danger for my life because you're not wearing a mask.
Right.
Oh, my God.
I feel like I'm in danger.
And if you believe there's only two genders, you're a Nazi. Jesus. All the things I just learned from the left.
Yeah. And it's sad because, like, you got to think, dude, this has been going on for years right underneath our fucking noses. Nobody knew about it. Until it came to fucking, boom, hit COVID, and then they flipped the switch. Flipped that damn switch.
Always been aware that, man, there's dirty rats on both sides. Don't get me wrong.
No, yeah. I'm not saying
dirty
Republicans
fucking
are any
rats.
better. Fucking.
And what's infuriating about politics is that I was brought up a way that I know right from wrong. And plain and simple, they need to get along. Number one,
right?
I think there's room for moderation of both views. It just pisses me off that everything is so divided, but they're a lot of the shit they're voting on is completely fucking wrong.
I'm just going to say this, man.
And sneaking shit into bills. I mean, we do that. The right does that too.
Fucking 2,000-page bills.
But usually it's for some common sense shit. It's not for some bullshit.
It's all bad. What do they say? United we stand, divided we fall. That's all it is. That's and then another thing I heard earlier that really got kind of made sense was they said that. Do you remember when we fucked up China with the opium or whatever? Like we got them all hooked on opium. The Chinese when they came over and shit, or we sent them in opium dens, or we created opium dens for them or some shit. Now I don't know much about that. I just ran across a little reel or something on that. But then it was like this is their payback for that. But this is a lot more payback than getting a couple Chinese railroad workers high.
Yeah, buddy.
I'll tell you that. Holy shit.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, get them, Sparky. Yeah, what you guys are hearing is actually our friendly shot bug zapper. Keeps all the bugs away, but it's so damn cold, pretty much. I don't know if there is any dangerous bugs right now.
Biological warfare.
Biological. They're going to start making those for humans soon, you know.
Oh, yeah. Don't go over here. You're fucked.
Did you hear about the free crack smoking dispensers in New York City?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
dude,
yeah, they got 'em.
I honestly, I don't listen to the radio. I don't watch any TV. I don't even watch NASCAR anymore. I used to like watching NASCAR, and that sport's so fucking goofy now. I mean, I love.
Don't get Mike started on NASCAR.
I love the cars, and I love going fast, and I love the fucking sound, and I love going to the track, and just it's all kind of fucking ruined for me. MIS went to one race a year. Good luck getting a spot on the infield. We've been on the infield forever, dude, since the 70s.
Now it's just packed the fuck out.
And no, because there's one race. MIS has always been this thing where if say I get a spot, after the race, I can buy that spot right back. But after a certain time period, if I don't buy that spot back, it goes back into whoever can buy the lot. Right. So you're kind of forced into buying a lot, even if you're not going to be there, if you want to stay there. Well, that's been the way for years. Now it went from 2 races to 1 race. So now all the fuckers that have spots ain't letting them go.
Oh, fuck. I can imagine.
No, so unless you know somebody, which I do. I've got a buddy of mine that he says, man, I got a spot there. He's like, I pay for it every year. It's my spot. He says, I let these hillbillies stay on it. He's like, do you want to go this year? And I'm like, yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I went to, I think, like 3 or 4 races in my entire lifetime.
They're awesome.
They were fun, but I was too young to really enjoy it, though. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
But I did do this, though. At MIS, somebody there gave this lady my number that wanted to do a car show at MIS. They said, Rick's the guy you want to get a hold of, blah, blah, blah. So she hit me up, and I thought it was like a prank or something. You know what I mean? I'm like, this ain't real. And she was like, yeah, if you'd like to come up here, she gave me the address, and I Googled it, and I was like, wow, like it really is. Like it's an office. It's not like at the track, but it's an office. Mm-hmm. And so like I went up there and I met him in the main spot, which actually was the track. I thought it was like an office, but I pulled up at the main spot, and sure enough, dude, first thing they did was put me in a fucking pace car, take me around the track.
Nice.
And then we went, and he gave me a tour of like pit row, showed me all the boxes and shit. And then they took me up to the spotters row, which is all the way up at the top of the building.
Took you up the elevator?
Yeah, he was like, not too many people get to come up here, but he was like, I figured this would be a nice little spot if you want to take some pictures and shit. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, I had the VIP tour for free.
You suck.
So I was going to help him. Like, I was going to help him with their car show, but then come to find out, dude, they were just, man, they were getting crazy with it. They were trying to charge people like $70 for registration.
Oh my God, yeah.
They wanted it to be like a certain class for this, a certain class for. I'm like, you guys are doing this all wrong. Like, if you want people to come and to be a part of this, you're gonna have to make it a little different than what you have.
Fuck everything. I want to see a rat rod. I want to see a sick ass Cadillac.
Yeah, it got to the point where I was just like, nah, I don't think I can help you guys.
I want to see a little bit of everything. I wouldn't mind seeing a fucking Ferrari or a Lambo there, or whatever, a Bugatti or.
Chris said he don't know if this is true, but
car shows are cars.
Government's asking China to make more stuff for cancer patients. Well, I mean, fuck, they're already selling us. They're already giving us fucking cancer. Why not give us the cure? We already got that shit.
Bro, that is a whole show in its own. The pharmaceutical industry, and a lot of people saying
we got to give a whole 2 hours of that.
There was a good quote. I'm trying to remember what the hell this old guy said.
What up, D? What up, D?
Oh man, I wish I would have wrote it down. It was the smartest thing I ever heard. I might have sent you the video.
From an old guy?
Man, and if I didn't, I'm a dumbass. He had a good quote. I'm going to think on that.
Mm-hmm. Do some thinking. While you do, let's talk about Mr. D, man. I seen him out on the yacht, man, on Lake Michigan or something like that, out there just sailing.
Is he?
Yeah, he was out there sailing, bro. Well, not sailing. I mean, he had the engines, fired up, obviously.
Nice. But, on Facebook.
Yeah, yep, seen him on the old Facebookers. And the thing is like, dude, he was like so far out, obviously. I mean, a boat, you're going to go out as long as you got a big enough boat where you can go out. And he was doing like the surrounding angle, and I could barely even see land. I think I seen a little bit of land, but I'm like, nope, I'm good. Once I get out on a boat, I can't see fucking land, dude. I'm freaking out.
Nope,
I'm good.
Nope, no cruise ships.
Same thing.
Candy says, why? I said, if I see the shore, at least I have something
to swim to
swim towards.
Right.
Whether I make it or not, because the more I see it, the closer it's getting, the harder I'm going to work to get there.
Right.
I'm not going to give up.
No.
In the middle of the ocean, fuck.
You might as well just say fuck it.
My buddy Dale told me the best, he says, if you're ever drowning, just inhale the water. He's like, if you know you're fucked, there ain't nobody coming, you're in the middle of the ocean, whatever it is, instead of struggling and panting,
yeah.
He said the easiest way is to just relax and go underwater and inhale.
Well, fuck, that's dark. Son of a bitch.
No, it's actually peaceful.
Yeah, but it's just...
If I was going to drown, that'd be a relatively peaceful death.
Yeah, it'd be better than getting ate by a shark slowly.
If you weren't struggling.
Right. He said Lake St. Clair, which I know that's where my buddy goes fishing out at. Brandon.
I got a lot of buddies that go out there.
Brandon Pickens. He's a good fishing guy. He goes out there, catches these fucking monster-ass, like, carp and muskie and shit.
It'd be neat to go out there.
Oh, damn. He was in Canada? He was out there chilling in the Canadian provinces. Mike said, and then 30 seconds later, Coast Guard boat appears on the horizon after you're gone and done inhaling the water. Well, we were going to help him, but this son of a bitch just went under. We tried to fucking hit our horn. He didn't hear us.
No.
That's great. Stick around, guys. If you guys haven't been here before and you haven't seen the whole show, usually at the end of every show, we try to do some kind of fun thing. Last show, I got all kinds of bloop, 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 and fucking warnings from Facebook and shit. They were going to kick us off and ban me if I ever played anybody else's music. I think it's because I put the music videos on it. Mm-hmm. Because last time, remember, we just did the songs or whatever, and we never got in trouble for those.
All right.
But we got in trouble for the music video. So, I don't know. We're going to try to stay away from that if we can. I do still want to play Name That Tune. It's fun, and I think that we can just use, like, cover songs, maybe.
You can try.
I just don't want to get another, they've already given me like 2 warnings. So today we actually have a game that we're going to play called What Happens Next. We've played this game a couple times since we've started this Rick and
Dave,
Rowdy
you
show.
ready?
We're not doing it yet. We're doing it at the end. This is at the end. I got it all ready, but we're not doing it yet.
What'd you say, maybe?
Yep.
Dave said, yep.
Yep.
What are you doing, sleeping over there?
Kinda.
He could be.
Are you Facebooking?
Yeah.
What are you looking at on Facebook, Dave? Anything good?
No, just the same old stuff. Different Mopar sites.
Different Mopar sites. Sounds good. Well, let's go ahead and go to the old screen room and see what else we got lined up here. What about the no singing? You sent me this. Let's check it out.
Capitol Police silenced the children's choir. Capitol Police stopped the children's choir performance of the national anthem at the U.S. Capitol. This video shows the choir performance being stopped by a Capitol Police officer who is just off camera.
The national anthem in the Capitol.
They sounded good too.
Yeah.
They were killing it.
Bunch of kids, man.
Yeah.
The fuck. Little kids can't sing at the Capitol now, patriotic
This
songs.
performance was pre-approved by the Office of the House Speaker, Kevin McCarthy. The spokesman for the Capitol Police said the performance was stopped because they thought it was another insurrection. The White House is actually backing up the Capitol Police, saying that this was clearly an act of domestic terrorism that was encouraging white supremacy.
Wow. Wow.
Dude, the world's gone fucking nuts.
It's just remarkably, we live in like clown world, literally. This is like the upside down. Everything is inside out. Nothing makes or wait, what was that old show with Drew Carey? Welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway? Where the points don't matter and everything's made up. Or whatever the fuck he said. Oh man, dude. Like it gets to the point where it's like this.
There was a TV announcer that had that where he was announcing that everything's going to end up backwards, and everything that was right was going to be wrong, and everything wrong is going to be right. Everything's going to be.
Oh no! I know what you're talking about. I heard about that. I seen what you're talking about.
Somebody I forgot.
It's like George Stephanopoulos or something like that. Not Stephanopoulos. Orwell. That might have been it.
Maybe.
Yeah, it probably was Orwell.
But no, it's
1984.
Dude, it's all a psychological.
It's a psyop.
Warfare. It's a psyop. It's and the thing is they keep doing it and doing more crazy to eventually to where your mind just comes up with this is normal. This is normal.
We have actually touched on it before. It's desensitizing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. To where you walk to school, just like you see now, you see kids walking to school right next to fucking drug addicts, poking themselves with needles, keeled over, can't even fucking do anything. Granted, they're probably not a threat.
Yep.
But still, what the fuck, dude? Like.
With
10 years ago, we would have been like, dude, throw this dude in jail.
With positive and negative responses from your master and controller, if you have a dog and you want that dog to shit in one spot, brother, you got to be diligent. Mm-hmm. And it's going to take time to train them. It's not going to happen over. You're not doing it for a week and the fucking dog's going to magically shit there the rest of his life.
Right.
Months, maybe a year or two, but that dog will shit there for the rest of its life.
What if you just tell them where to go?
Like, come on. It's desensitized training.
Yeah.
Yep. With positive and negative responses, eventually they'll be obedient. And really, that's what we all are, man.
It's kind of like it reminds me of my dog when I tell her cage, and she knows what cage is. And that's mostly like if she's in trouble or if we're just leaving or if we give her like a treat and say, okay, go cage. And she'll go to cage. And she knows that's her home. I think she feels safe in there sometimes because she's definitely not she's not a dog that's going to attack you.
Well, that's different in that room. That's her space.
Yeah.
Or it.
But to take it out, it's a girl. But to take her out and have her shit in one spot, that kind of would be probably a little hard.
No, but it takes diligence.
Yeah.
How do you think they snapped us into shape?
Oh, yeah.
It didn't happen overnight. It happened over 100 years, and it was one piece at a time and one piece of insanity after another. And the insanity... you look back at the old insanity, or at least what was brought to light, and it's kind of insignificant in today's terms of what these sons of bitches are getting away with.
Yeah, because back then insanity was, did you hear Martin ran down the street yesterday with his pants halfway down his ankles, and that was it. That's all. That's the worst you heard. Nowadays it's, hey, you heard Martin was running down the street with his fucking pants halfway down, with the fucking dildo hanging out his ass, with the fucking triceratops following him with a damn, know.
With a baby fetus in his hand.
Yeah. I was trying to think of the most crazy thing I could think of, but.
That would be pretty crazy, running down the road with baby fetus in his hand.
That would be fucking nuts. What would you do in that situation?
Keep driving.
Pretty much. Oh, hey.
Like I hope this motherfucker found this on the side of the road and didn't take it from somewhere.
Was that fucking? No, that wasn't him.
You're not leaving with my baby.
All right.
Holy Jesus Christ.
Could you imagine?
Man, I gotta quit eating gummies. That was dark.
Yeah, these gummies, man, they take you to a whole nother world.
Of course, I grew up on death metal, so I've heard worse.
Oh, I'm sure.
You ever listen to Cannibal Corpse? Oh, yeah.
I've heard of it.
Yes, Sleep with the Dead, and I must breed within a stiff corpse, playing my seed, taste for a mouth, I smell the rot, suck up the goo, feast in crotch. Those are legitimately Cannibal Corpse lyrics.
That's the type of dude you want your daughter to bring home for Thanksgiving dinner.
Right. Been married to her for 30 years, Bill.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. When he was on the stage and he was dancing with the band, he went downstairs to some bunker to talk to the guy that was on the computer all the time.
Yeah?
Yep.
Nice. Yep.
It's the music.
Ben, I will not repeat that, but I am sorry for your condition. Mike said that are doing drive-bys on they are doing drive-bys on mopeds nowadays. Yeah, no, they really are. They don't give no shits. Speaking of no shits, let's check this out. I know I just played music and nobody could hear it, but that's fine. We heard it and it was nice. I don't know if you've heard about this. Did you hear about that bus shooting?
No. Oh, I was telling you earlier, I don't watch any news sources. I don't have any news sources on Facebook. I don't watch TV. I don't listen to the radio. So I'm kind of been Amish media wise lately because it's all bullshit. I'm not.
You know what? You're probably happy. That's why you're happier today.
Well, I've been this way for a long time. But I'll tell you what, I get a lot of the shit from TikTok, and it's funny they want to ban it.
Well, that's why they want to ban it.
We touched on that.
Shit.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, I usually get my shit from Salty Cracker, or Mark Dice is a really good one. If you ever heard of Mark Dice, he's not as crazy as Salty. Or you got dude. There's tons of them.
It's kind of
Ben said it's a Cannibal Corpse song. I'm glad it's not your medical condition.
Paul Harvey or Walter Cronkite, I'm not shitting you. This might date me, but I don't care. If they were telling me the news, that shit would be on at my shop.
Right. Like the real news.
While I'm working. Yeah. And if I heard something, I'd stop for a second and listen to what he said. And, but to have that playing rather than we've got rap and death metal and country and God only knows what we're going to play. Dave wonders. So what's he going to be listening to all day?
Oh, you don't give Dave the controller and say, here, Dave, play some music.
He's like, oh, shit, it's bagpipe day again? Damn it.
It's fucking bagpipe day
a whole fucking day of bagpipes.
Did you really?
No, I have. I used to do that shit. I'd play all rap one day,
How
all
could you
metal.
go through one day of bagpipes?
I love bagpipes.
Man, I mean, I like it, but in moderation?
No, I really like it. Like, it peps me up.
Does it, bring you home?
Dude, if I was chopping wood, I'm going to be listening to bagpipes.
That does sound manly.
Like, straight up.
Bagpipes. I don't know.
It's so annoying and loud. You got to give it that bass beat every now and then with that double bit axe.
Put the thump in it. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, something like that.
You know what really pumps me up? Violins. Yep.
I was going to say the Valium. You didn't catch that.
I heard you say Valium.
Pump up the Valium.
Pump up the Valium. Jam. Oh, damn. I don't have a button for that. Oh, well. Let's move on, shall we?
That was a good sample.
That was nice. Mike said the shooting at the graduation ceremony yesterday. No, I didn't hear about that. Damn, see? That's what I mean. Everything happens so fast. It's like, dude, there's so much shit that happened. If I try to bring you every single thing, that this whole thing would be nothing but us showing clips. But,
Who the fuck was that guy? They used to refuse to... Anyways.
Refuse to lose?
It was an odd thought. It was about anyways, I'm not going to talk about it.
What are you talking about?
What are they blaming it on this time? Was it...
Oh, the shooting?
Was it really LGBTQ like the one was that shot up the college? Was the so-called white supremacist the completely fucking Mexican dude?
Oh, the guy that ran into the White House
Oh, no,
walls?
he's a Paki, the Pakistani guy. Just all the shit. Well, we found a Nazi flag.
I have a hoodie.
Man, I'm just not... I don't... Tragic events, they're always trying... Yeah, it's fucking terrible it happened, but they're always trying to pin it on one thing or another. What about the fact he was a fucking moron?
Right.
Whoever it may be.
Gavin, could you please grab a hoodie from inside of the house, please? The RC car? No, the hoodie. But yeah, you can get it after you get the hoodie.
All right, sorry guys, I had to tell my son to get me a hoodie. He's standing right outside, but he left. All right.
Needs a haircut. Damn hippie.
I know. Well, all the kids now, dude, are hip. I went to school the other day, and there's so many kids with long hair now.
Son,
it's just cool. It's
you see
cool
this haircut? It will always be cool. That's what my kid got.
Yeah, I actually rode with the, what I had the bald fade for a while with like a 2 or 3 on top. And then the older I got, the longer I liked it. But I don't know. Like, that's how I do now. I just shave the sides, keep the top a little longer.
Yeah.
You know what
I mean? I did that as a teenager. I always had
grew the hair out,
short hair as a kid, and grew it out real hard, but then went just flat top.
Yeah, I kind of introduced that style to him at a younger age because I liked the it was clean cut up at the top.
Right.
But then he just let it keep going and going and going and going and going. And then he was just like, that was him. He loved it.
Right.
And then all the kids at school thought it was cool. They're like,
It's
man,
like-
you got some cool hair.
It's like growing a tail. No, I ain't cutting that off.
No, exactly. But I told him, I was like, you're going to get to the point where you're going to hate that shit, dude. You're going to want it off because it keeps getting in your face. It's going to bother you. You know what I mean?
Right.
And really, he's got it right now where he can just like take it back and do whatever. Whoa.
My dad.
Whoa. Jacob Rantle is a new follower. I heard that MG42.
Yeah.
Good to see you, bud.
My dad grew up a freaking little rat tail.
Yeah.
And I wanted to yank that son of a bitch off. I was like, Dad, that was cool like 15 freaking years ago. Like that was his way of being a hippie, is he grew that stupid tail.
Oh, damn.
Thank God he cut it off.
I know a couple guys like that. Jacob Rantal says, hey, guys, from Victoria, Australia, to you in chat.
Oh, that's freaking cool.
What is up, baby?
Shit,
Welcome, dog. Good to see you. Jacob, you got to tell us what is happening in Australia. Is it crazy right now, or you guys calm down, or what? Let us know in the chat.
We didn't even mock your fine accent, sir.
No, beautiful accent.
I want to, but mine's terrible.
Yeah, we have more of the old...
I know Australian from Crocodile Dundee. That's it.
Thank you. Yep, you go ahead and grab your RC car over there, sir.
Australia's awesome, though.
You know,
the government sucks, though, just like ours.
Yeah, that's what I heard. They were Australia. They had those people put up like for COVID or whatever, and they had them put in these little like pod things.
When they were shutting down the frickin' docks, all the truckers.
Oh, and then Australia?
If they didn't update their shit, and I felt so bad for them. But you know what? Every country's going through the shit, and
right.
Unfortunately for Australia, just like Canada and Europe, the citizens are unarmed. We're the freaking unicorns anymore, buddy.
Right. Jacob says it's a bit crazy, but not anymore. I'm guessing they probably did kind of have to dial back a little bit. Jesse Staten says, what up, Rowdy? Staten, like the island.
Come on, brother.
All right, let's get to some good shit here. Man, I like all the love, guys. Thanks for the likes, everybody. Appreciate it. Let's see. Where are we at here?
About 9 minutes from a piss break.
Almost. We're almost there. This is going to be a good one. Jacob Rantel, like the stream. Appreciate that. Man, I just love hearing these. It sounds like we got a war going on in the back. Everybody dropping bombs.
Yesterday was D-Day.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
It tore me today because I really was. There's this Jesse James himself, all the way back from 1864.
Mm-hmm.
Was that around the time? No, it was, I think, a little bit more than that. You stream daily? No, Jake. We only do, me and Rowdy, we do once every 2 weeks, and then I usually do like a Rick and Nick show. We got all kinds of stuff. I try to do at least one show a week.
But Rick and Rowdy is the best, sir. Glad you tuned in.
Rick and Rowdy is a knee slapping shindig, let me tell you. And I won't say it's the best because I love all the shows we do here.
No commitment necessary. Only twice a month.
Only twice a month.
If you can't do it twice a month,
contact a doctor for the closest thing you can get to some extensions on your
some marital aids.
What's that one shit they get to heighten your testosterone? What was that shit called?
Viagra.
Well, that's heightened to something else.
Oh, I don't know what they call the Chinese version of it. I had a couple of them.
Oh, the fucking Quang Tao Z?
Dude, I was like, I want to go to sleep.
Ben said he likes Titty Tuesdays. Shh, Ben, that's only a private thing, man. That's on our OnlyFans. Chill out. All right, check this out. So this is, I think this is in North Carolina. You've probably seen this one where they had these people pulled over on the side of the road, and this deputy's coming alongside this car, and there's a wrecker on the other side of the road. And let's just go see what happens.
All right. I've seen this one. Are you ready on the button?
Yep.
All right. I saw so many memes of that already.
Now listen, this person lived, so we can laugh about it.
Right.
Okay? Mike said, I bet you the truck driver shit his pants. He probably did.
Oh, yeah. He was standing right in front of the truck.
Oh, he was, too.
He had no fucking clue it was coming.
He was like, son of a...
He looked up and saw a car and said, shit.
Yeah, I didn't know it was raining cars today.
I mean, he looked up and he went, coo, 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 coo.
Roscoe Pico train. Possum on a gun bush. No, you but you know, we always think about that shit when you're on the highway. You know, growing up watching Dukes of Hazzard and all these other car chase movies. You always think about, what if I could just ramp these damn things?
Well, dude, everything. A skateboard, a bicycle.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Jesus, when I grew up, you know how many fucking plywood ramps I've made and crashed and ate gravel. My front tooth's missing, for Christ's sakes. That's a big fake one.
Shit.
Yeah.
Really? Let me see that.
It's good time. You can't tell, dude.
Oh, it looks nice.
Yeah.
I'm about to lose my fucking front teeth, probably. Who knows? I got dentist shit I got to do. I've been putting off for fucking years.
Well, you better get your ass in and do it. It's hard to eat corn without front teeth.
Yeah, you're right. I tell you what, man. I mean, I had a pretty rough upbringing. Man, I got into drugs real bad. You hear about that? I tell you about that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. That crack is not good to you. I was in that shit for about 2 years, man. 2 years I was into that hard.
I was going to say, though, you probably could get an extra $5 at the truck stop.
A little bit. If you had some
no scrape issues. Right.
Yep. Pull them right out. Just pop it in there. Chris Holloway said, got any family in Grayling there fighting a 3,000-acre fire?
Yeah,
also.
that was, I was actually, there's a good subject. I did the Gambler 500 this weekend.
Oh, that was in Grayling or went past it? Or?
No, actually, it was above Grayling.
Okay.
Pardon me. It was due west. We were just south of it.
Oh, got another Dubes, do we? Nice.
We're over in St. Helens for the Gambler 500. And what a freaking blast that was. Did I tell you the story?
No, you might as well now, though.
Oh, my God. I got to. Did we interrupt something on there?
What? Interrupt?
Interrupt. I didn't know if you had a video playing.
Oh, no. We just had that one where the car jumped the wrecker or whatever.
So anyways, Gambler 500, it's a 500-mile rally, not a race. 250 miles on-road, 250 miles off-road with a $500 pile of shit that you are gambling to see if it'll make it through the entire Gambler. That's the premise of the thing. And your stewardship, there's points for stewardship and all this and that.
What's a stewardship?
You find garbage on the trail, broken car parts, whatever. You might be in a parking lot at an auto value on the way up and you see a bag blow by. Pick up a piece of garbage. Be a good person. Do your due diligence. And anyways, you get up to the up north 250-mile off-road portion. You've got all these waypoints, spots to visit throughout Detroit, spots to visit on your way up there. And then you party, hang out on Saturday night, shenanigans. They jump cars, Oh, my God, it's freaking awesome, dude. We literally saw dudes sending it on a 4-foot-tall ramp with a car.
Holy shit.
Yeah, straight up Dukes of Hazzard shit.
Wait, hold on. What? This was during the Gambler? You was just sitting there and you were like...
Yeah, at our campground.
Oh, he was just like, watch this.
Yeah, we got a campground with a ramp, and it's set up so if you got something you want to jump it. We did car tug of wars, front wheel drive cars, V8 rear wheel drive cars, pickup truck, Jeep against Jeep. I ripped the bumper off a Jeep.
Mike said, how did the van do?
That's part of the story. So I bought this monster van I found online. That stands 9 foot 4 inches tall, sitting on 39-inch Mickey Thompsons.
It is badass.
With a small block that screams. Bought the van, got it back to Jackson Thursday, looked at it, changed a couple of pieces, didn't fix it. Friday, located a transmission, ended up taking multiple pieces, putting one transmission together with some new parts in it. Got it back in the van Friday night. Had to get up at 5 o'clock Saturday morning, be on the road meeting these guys at 6. Quarter mile out of my driveway, grenaded the rear end.
Damn, you had to hear this in your head.
Oh, dude. I was defeated. Like I'm rolling towards the Gambler in this monster van. Fuck. Blew up on me, pulled over the side of the road. It was hard. It scared the shit out of me. I was drinking coffee, cruising.
Thought he was about to have a good day.
Dude, it was like, bang, shit.
Fucking
clunk, 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 pulled it off the side of the road.
Oh, yeah, here, I got a picture of it. Dave brought me a nice good one here. Let's check this out. I'll put it up here for you. Yeah, she is a beaut. Come on, camera.
9 foot 4 inches tall.
Yeah, she's... Oh, there we go.
It's so stupid, dude. Shag fur carpet, fold-down bed. It's got a freaking disco ball in it.
Dude, I love that fucking...
flat screen TV.
Big-ass Chevy sign, too. And the mural on the side, it's like an old Western thing.
California Customs.
Is that what that is?
Yep. There's a little plaque on the wall inside the van. I think that might have been their van.
No shit.
25 years ago, 20 years ago.
All right. Oh, what's this, Dave? This is the interior?
Yep.
Oh, we got the inside shots. Ooh, that does look shag. Oh, damn, you got a flat screen in that bitch?
I told you I was trying to get there. Flat screen.
In the middle.
The bed folds up into a seat or that, and it's all kicker system. Big ass kicker. Mid,
I see
lows,
the speakers
highs,
underneath the seat.
Tweeters in the dash, subs behind that seat.
Bro, that thing probably sounds great.
Dude, it's thunderous.
What's that thing that looks like a window with some visors in there? What is that?
Yeah, there's one of those on each side, just a little mini window.
Oh, that's what it is. It's literally a window.
The bottom 10 inches slides up and lets air in. So you got a flatbed with a window at nose and foot and beside, and it's got his and her sunroofs in the front. Like, it was a straight out custom one time.
Hell yeah.
So we're rebuilding the axle right now. We got the transmission done. I got the electric fan hooked up. I fixed a bunch of broken wires and bullshit. Fixed the frame. And long story short, didn't make the game that was supposed to go.
Thing, whatever. It doesn't want to. But yeah, it looks dope. The panels on the, yep.
You'll see it at car shows this summer.
It's going to be dope. I want to park next to you, fucker.
Bro, you could literally you could scoot right under my van.
Jesse James said, what about the whole province of Quebec catching fire? We're going to get to that. We have that. We're going to come to that after the break.
We got that video.
Which is actually going to happen right now. D's Nuts said fucking love it. Anything else to lead off until we go to the break?
Nope.
That's it?
Shit.
All right. Now listen, guys.
Yes.
We are going to go to the break real quick. I have something for you. It is the entirety of Salty Cracker's last thing that he did that I seen about the Cessna and the shit where they... happened in Washington.
Nice.
So it's this whole little, it's like 6 minutes, but we're going to watch this. We're going to take a break real quick, take a pee. If you guys don't know who this guy is, he's hilarious. Check him out. And we will be right back. So stick with us.
See ya. Hey.
A lot of hubbub, boys. A lot of questions. A lot of speculation, without speculums, about what were all these booms? What are these booms across Washington, D.C. yesterday? Nobody knew. A bunch of lies and bullshit and, I don't know, wag the dog nonsense. It was an military exercise. It was a plan. Don't worry about it, everybody. Planned military exercise that nobody knew about. Then you find out later on that a plane had crashed. And they're like, well, that didn't cause the boom. What caused the boom? Oh, well, F-16s intercepting it caused the sonic booms. Anyway, an entire day of just, what the fuck is going on in Washington, D.C.? It's Washington, D.C. Nobody knows what the hell is going on. Why were we getting so many stories, so many weirdness coming out of this? And then you find out today, the official talking point is that a private Cessna went unresponsive, and then F-16s were scrambled to go intercept it to find out what was going on, but they didn't shoot it down. This government doesn't shoot down Chinese spy balloons until they cross the entire breadth of America, in Canada, in Alaska, anyway. And we don't shoot down unresponsive Cessnas. Well, I don't trust a fucking thing you idiots are saying. And now you find out, surprise, this is the Sun over here, the U.S. Sun, to be a little bit more precise. Horror crash. Prominent MAGA donor John Rumpel's entire family in D.C. area plane crash after F-16s tried contacting passed out pilot. What? Well, that's weird. That's definitely not a message being sent to all the people who would back Donald Trump, especially billionaires with lots of war cash. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that, I don't know, a tiny bit suspicious? I don't have any receipts on anything going on over here. I'm just talking out of my ass. I'm just saying, boy, it looks suspect. Boy, it's highly fucking convenient that this man's entire family happened to be on a private jet where the pilot passed out and F-16s had to be scrambled, but then they didn't shoot it down. They just let it crash on its own, of course. Now, I'm telling you right now, holy fuck, man. This is what I was talking about when I was saying, shit go get real crazy. Shit go get real crazy. We've already seen in 2020 when Brian Kemp, the governor of Georgia, was having a lot of pressure on him to unfuck a fucked up Georgia election, where his daughter's boyfriend's car fucking explodes in a mushroom cloud. And they told everybody it was a car accident. It was a bump. He got bumped. He got rear-ended. Rear-ended by a tank full of nitroglycerin? I mean, you could see that explosion from fucking space. No. Wasn't an explosion. Mostly peaceful car crash. Yeah. With his daughter's boyfriend, who happened to be a staffer for one of these senators, by the way. The entire thing was fucking wonky and weird, and yet here we are again. Another message I imagine being sent. Don't back Donald Trump. Don't send him money, or your entire family might get mostly peacefully shut out of the fucking sky over Washington, D.C. with F-16s. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Now, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm insane, and this is just totally normal. Well, then we got lots of questions about why pilot's passing out. Why did this pilot pass out? I want to see his vaccine status. I want to see his Damar Hamlin status. I'd like to see some fucking medical. If I gotta show my medical records to buy a fucking soft pretzel at an Oakland A's game, you dickheads, which I will not be doing, go fuck yourself, then I want to know the vaccine status of Damar Hamlin. I want to know the vaccine status of Jamie Foxx. I want to know the vaccine status of this dude's pilot right here who just wiped out his entire family. No, he alive. Notice he alive. His entire family's dead. That's how you know it's a message. That's what Hillary Clinton, allegedly, when they want to send a message to a judge, they don't kill the judge. Oh, shit, no. They start by killing the judge's pet. Then maybe a spouse or an ex-husband. And then, you know, if they really got to send a message, a UPS driver shows up to your house, puts a couple hundred rounds into the front of your house, killing the judge's husband, the kids, the pet, the neighbor washing the car outside. Wow, it's weird. It's weird. We are crazy times, and it's a dangerous place. But there you have it. A MAGA, a billionaire, prominent MAGA donor, I think was just sent a message. Holy shit. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Supporting the channel. If you want to be kept up with way rampant conspiracy theories, I am glowing.
Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, that was Salty Cracker, guys. I don't know if you guys all watched that all the way through, but that's my guy. I go to him, and he just makes it fun. I mean, well, it makes me funny. Watch it. He makes me funny. Like, he has, like, the coolest sense of humor.
Yeah. No, I agree. From that little clip, I've seen a couple of clips of them. Well, you just subscribe on YouTube and
yeah. You just go to YouTube, type in Salty Cracker.
You do every day, or
well, here's the thing. See, YouTube, he only does certain shit on YouTube to keep people like the.
Okay, so what do you got to go to subscribe to him to get all?
Just go to YouTube, subscribe, but also you want to go to Rumble. If you don't have a Rumble account, it's absolutely free. Go to rumble.com. Or download the Rumble app. Everything's free. You sign up. It's just like YouTube. Same thing, except they show you shit that YouTube won't show you.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Kind of like the old the one that showed all the war shit. That was my favorite one.
Dude, all of the, I want to say the conservative, like comic showers, content creators.
I used to like Lively.
There you go. All the Lively people that kept getting kicked off of YouTube and shit. Everybody went over to fucking Rumble. So check out Rumble. Michael Grassel, thank you for that like. We appreciate it. Back from the break on part 2 here, I guess we can call it. I don't know if it's part 2 or just, what do we call it? Part 2?
Trois.
Do you ever watch that Hot Shots? Remember Hot Shots?
Yeah.
Dude, I used to love those movies. What about Idiocracy? You ever seen Idiocracy?
Yeah, I've seen that too.
A lot of people are saying we are becoming Idiocracy.
We are Idiocracy.
It's fucking hilarious.
It's funny because it was so stupid back then, and it's so true right now.
Right. Jeff Smith, appreciate that.
They need to reissue that. And there was another movie that needs to be reissued.
What's that?
Second World War.
What? Like, there's actually a movie called...
sorry.
I'm like, wait, there's a movie
Sorry,
there?
the Second Civil War.
Oh, that's a movie?
It was freaking badass, dude. Like, I couldn't believe how many top name, like, A B-class actors were in this thing. I was like, holy shit.
I gotta put on this hoodie. It's getting.
But yeah, Second Civil War. It was released in early 2000s, and what a freaking kick-ass movie! And it's playing into exactly what we were playing into there for a while, which was actually it kind of falls on some happening shit right now where they're pushing all these migrants into certain cities, and that was the premise of the movie is that they were putting migrants into certain cities, boosting their electoral vote. Or certain states.
Oh, they actually had that as a movie?
Yeah. It's called the Second Civil War. Well, and they were bringing all these refugees from the border and stuffing them here. Like, dude, Minnesota was all Japanese. It was funny that each state was predominantly from that country.
Right.
It was kind of making a joke of it. Like, we keep pushing all the Vietnamese kids in this state. You know, that. Anyways, a good movie. You got to check it out.
Dude, I had no idea.
Second Civil War. It's epic. I think you can get it on Netflix.
Well, see, I feel like there's movies all over the place that are like depicting what's really happening today.
Telling the future, just like The Simpsons.
1984, George Orwell. A lot of people reference that.
But some people see the ridiculousness and can almost see the future. Like, it's going to get this ridiculous.
Though? Do you remember that? The Matt Groening or whatever?
I still think that dude's...
Is he a time traveler?
I still think he's a time traveler.
He could be.
I'm willing to believe that. Right. I'm willing to believe something weird shit like that, or he's just really intuitive, really smart.
You know, I wouldn't put it past him. You know, who knows, man? These TV shows, there's time travelers are starting to get more and more of a thing. There was a show called Travelers, right?
Mm-hmm. I caught a couple, and I wasn't buying into that shit. It was like, oh.
There was another show, though. It was on Amazon Prime that I watched.
They take an awesome storyline if they would elaborate more on it instead of making it so long and drawn out. It's like, I already know what they're going to fucking do next. They're going to solve the mystery and jump.
Well, yeah, a lot of times, too, though, they waste a lot of time on, like, relationships in the movie, like, whatever the show, like, oh, this guy's got sexual tension with this girl, but she really likes this guy, and it's like, oh, fuck, come on. Well, I guess they have to do that, though, you know what I mean? You got to make it interesting for everybody.
It's like they overdo it.
Yeah, I mean, it's there, though. I mean, there's a lot of references to time traveling, to, what do you call it, tyranny?
Yeah.
Taken over on the United States. One of the shows that I used to like was the Man in the High Castle.
That was a good one.
Where I remember I was talking about that a while back about it's if Germany would have won the war,
right?
Then they would have been able to split.
I've seen episodes of it. It was kind of a trip.
Yeah, in order to watch the whole thing, it's crazy. Hey, get out of here!
Wild animal.
Uh-oh, we got a wild animal in here. Get out of here! Go to your cage. Go cage. Cage now. Cage. Get in your cage.
Don't attack me. Don't attack me, wild animal. I feared
Dave, if you would have got attacked, I would have got it on camera.
I feared for my life. I'm suing, dude. I got PTSD now.
Well, good luck, because I have the best lawyer in the business. Ben Insider! That's my guy.
I thought Johnny Cochran was dead.
Hey, he's just reborn, baby. That's all it is. That's what happened, folks. You never know what's going to happen on the Rick and Rowdy Show.
If the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
Wild animals coming in, almost killing Dave. Dave, you all right over there? You a little shaken up?
No, I'm all right.
You good?
It was traumatic, though.
You ain't got no bite marks on you, do you?
No, it was just all bark.
All right, all bark, no bite. Yeah, sounds like, I would say our president, but that motherfucker bite you, he'd probably lose his whole top front jaw. All right. So Mike said he so wants one of those. I don't know what you're talking about, Mike. Could be anything.
It was Rowdy's van.
Oh, the van. Yeah, that was dope. Okay, well, I'm glad that
it just happens. It's for sale.
Is it really? There you go, Mike.
Everything's for fucking sale.
I was gonna say it's great. We got Dave to watch when the comments came in.
Except my beautiful wife.
Oh no, nothing.
She's only for rent.
Damn.
Oh shit! Good luck. Good thing she don't watch this.
Just kidding, honey.
Good thing she don't watch this. Yeah, right. Watch. You get home, all the doors gonna be locked. Fucking. She's gonna be like, get out of here. All right, let's see what we got here. Back to the screen room. I will have a cool ass blend of that. Maybe next time we do it, I'll have something sweet. Oh, right here. Here we go.
I don't even want to know what space docking is.
Oh, that's not right now. That's gonna be a good one.
What kind of weird videos you watching?
Yeah. Oh, right here. Here we go.
Southeast Quebec just caught on fire, guys. All of it.
So this is all starting at 1.
Insane.
This is in Quebec. If you look at the cloud cover, how it moves, and then right below you can see just all those points. Yeah, just hit at once.
All at once.
You know, and there are things I could have researched this.
This
and
is
I
on top
of
Nova Scotia, New Jersey, and the entire western side of Canada burning.
See, we've had a month of foggy sky, and the worst that I had seen it was going up last weekend for the Gambler through Saginaw. As soon as we got to Saginaw, temperature dropped about 15 degrees. I was like, holy shit, I went from fuck hot like you're sitting behind a hairdryer,
right,
to holy shit, I almost need a sweatshirt. It hit that fast.
Really?
And the skies were I've never seen the skies of Michigan like this.
Yeah, it's
and
scary.
It was like a low fog, but it was an odd colored fog. It wasn't quite smoggy smog, but then I saw a picture today, was it here, or maybe it was on my phone, of Chicago. I showed it to you, Dave.
Yep.
It was in Chicago, and holy shit.
Couldn't see down the street.
No, it was crazy, dude.
Oh, in Chicago? It was like that?
The smoke was gnarly in there. They're telling people to put masks on, and over in New Jersey.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a little bit, that's a little crazy, because I have noticed it even today. We went out in town, and, well, yesterday was worse. I mean, this weekend was real bad.
Yeah. I'm I hate sounding like that guy. It's weather control.
Oh,
they literally take a radio wave, shoot it at the atmosphere, the ionosphere, and it creates a bubble. Yep. So you can create the pressure of that bubble, and you can stop the radio signal and let it go, and it can actually, they can't control the weather, they can manipulate the weather.
Yeah.
But weather manipulation has been a real thing for a long time, and holy shit. We're playing with fire, dude. If we don't burn the planet down and make it inhabitable, we're just gonna blow it up.
Right, and it's like, dude, okay, well, you know, the spots in that video that you can see. Hey, R&R, I like it. If you look at the video, the thing about it is, it's like almost strategic.
Yeah.
Where exactly where they have to hit it to where that smoke's gonna start, and then start going with the pressure and everything else.
I'm not buying all the lightning strike bullshit that they were trying to claim it.
Oh, fuck no.
And honestly, man, we're going to fuck around and find out. Like I say, if we don't just make it inhabitable, we're just going to blow it the fuck out.
How many shows or how many movies have you seen where it's like, oh, humans are the problem?
We are. We're cockroaches.
Humans are we're the ones that are fucking the earth.
We're cockroaches on a beautiful testicle.
And it's not. What's fucked up is it's not like all of us. Obviously, like it's like we would like to figure out good things to do for the earth so we could all live in harmony.
Yep. Well, you know,
the fuck?
Number one, nobody would ever be willing to sacrifice technology in any way, shape, or form. And even the Amish accept a little technology,
right?
But it's a man or animal powered technology.
Jesse said hurricane season 2021 has not stopped because of what Chad was saying with weather control that has started in the 50s.
Now, everything used to be random, and you know, now these hurricanes are just getting holy shit supersized. And granted, I'd like to agree with them that it's all man done, but it's really hard to judge. Weather changes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we have had some bad weather. I'm sure we've had you know.
Where we go through cycles, it's about a 10-year cycle in Michigan for snow plowing. I plow snow.
Yeah.
I have for almost 30 years. And I've seen such a change, and I've seen dramatic snow, and I've seen no snow, and you know, super cold winters and mild winters, and just, you know, we are fools to think that we can predict it to that extent as far as what effect we're having on the weather.
Yeah, and I think really ultimately nobody, I guess we won't know until it's too late or maybe never, but you know, I think that Jesse's, I mean, I don't know if this is what he's saying, but I think that we have been fucking with this shit since the 50s. I mean, ever since World War II ended, obviously the Nazis never went away. Hitler didn't die in the fucking bunker. I don't believe that.
We had a technology leap through the Germans like no other.
Yeah.
Did those fuckers capture a UFO and
have it, and we just was like
reverse engineer certain aspects of it. Is that why we decided to jump in against the Germans? Because we didn't want the Russians to get the UFO? There's a conspiracy theory I just made up personally, but probably already exists.
Let's hear it.
No, just that the Germans had UFO technology.
Oh, well,
they reverse engineered
you didn't
it.
Make that up.
Well, I don't know.
That's been a thing.
Is it been a thing?
That's been a thing since, wow, dude, I studied World War II since I was like 12 years old.
That's pretty far-fetched, but...
Well, no, there's actually there was an article back in World War II Tech magazine.
Did I just plagiarize somebody? Did I just Joe Biden somebody?
I don't think you didn't know about it. Joe knew about it and tried to make it his. But no, there was a thing where they said did Hitler or did Germany
possess UFO
the
technology?
What it was they call it anti-gravity technology, and then it went on to say blah 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 blah. Did they have something? Did they catch something? Did something crash? Did they take it? Did they take it apart? And then when they did, or if they did, they weren't they didn't have it all ready to go. Because there are videos. I've seen videos of back in the day of dudes floating and doing things, but dude, who knows if this is CGI or if this is just
here's the thing.
Shit or what?
We did the same thing with UFO shaped objects, jet engine propelled discs that the Air Force drove. That's declassified videos that actually show all that shit.
Right.
And we were bragging about that.
This shit can't be done.
Honestly, what I mean by UFO advanced technology, the reason I would even say something so preposterous as that is because of the technology leap that we've had since the 1880s.
Right.
The technology leap from 1880 to 1980 was pretty significant.
Super.
And we're not that far away,
What's funny is, we learned about that. Well, we learned about this in school, about the because you can put everything in graphs. I used to love doing graphs in school.
If you put our technological advance in the last 100 years in comparison with all of human history, it's just going to be a flat line, and you're going to see a peak. It'll be a grain of sand and 1,000
A peak right about 1950s.
Yeah, absolutely insane. Yep. Well, even in the 20s.
Well, about 1900s, really.
Yeah, 1900s.
From the 1900s to the
car production,
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Dude, I feel like Henry Ford, man, once he came out with that shit, it just fucking boom, boom, boom,
we
boom,
went
boom.
from horsepower to steam power to electric power. Electric power actually predated the motor car.
Jesse said the Nazis were after bones. Are you talking about that TV show on Fox or Real Bones? Ben said the Nazi bell. Now I've heard about this.
Yeah,
that's that floating thing or whatever. I seen that on History Channel. They had some shit on that.
I think I read that in a history book in high school.
Jesse said astronomical growth. Yeah. Yep.
Compared throughout the history of time, or as far as recorded our history, there's never been a technological advance like we have done.
Giants.
He said, no real giant bones. Okay, I get you. Well, here now check this out.
He's talking about the Anunnaki.
We're getting crazy now. Let's not get too far off the trail where we're at.
But there are
Roger. Thanks for that.
There are a lot of clues that historically lead towards shit like that.
Yeah.
But as far as the most recent. And when I say technological growth, I'm not talking about, look, they made a round wheel instead of a square one. That was technologically significant for that time frame. But
could you imagine? Let's just pause. Could you imagine the caveman when they fucking came up with the wheel and they started putting wheels on everything? Could you imagine?
I know what happened.
Motherfuckers were like, bro, I got a fucking wife with wheels.
The first guy got murdered for voodoo. The other guy was like,
I'm going to take that idea.
They killed that motherfucker. That's a pretty good idea.
How can I get this without getting stoned to death?
And everybody I tell has got to swear secretly and never to reveal it.
That's probably when they came up with those secret societies all the way back in the caveman days.
We all got to stick to this story.
The skull and bones, man. That's where you probably got the skull and bones from.
What's the guys that can marry more than one chick?
Dave, come on, you know
Church
this.
of Latter-day Saints.
What is it? It's the fucking Pastrianis?
Yeah, no.
Nah,
Jeez, I can't remember the name of their religion.
Dude, what is it? Come on, guys. Our chat knows. What's the name of the shit where you could marry different people? Mormons. Wait, no,
Mormons,
Mormons?
yes, the Mormons. The
Okay.
Mormons. Like their history, their story.
What is about it?
Oh my God, dude, I want to get into it. If you read it, it's so preposterous. Like Jacob found this something or other.
Oh, let's not get too far into it because I'm sure it's fuck. Oh, you know what? Is that why people get sick of Mormons coming to their fucking house and knocking on the door?
Well, their religion is really based on some
polygamous. That's what I was wanting to say.
Well, bullshit.
Polygamy.
That's part of polygamy is an act, but it's an act that's okay by most of the Mormon community.
Oh, okay.
They can have multiple wives.
Fucking hustlers, boy.
Well, bro, honestly, you put up with one woman shit. You put up one.
Bro, did you not know? But hold on a second. Dude, my woman used to watch
they're
this.
Staring at us while I'm saying this. I said, you
Pay no attention to the man behind the iron curtain.
I said, you got to put up with...
Shut the door. Shut the door on him, Dave.
I said, you've had to put up with one woman's shit. Why would you want to put up with three of their shit? But it's the same for ladies. If the ladies could marry more than one guy, they say the same thing. Like, I got to put up with one guy's shit. Why would I want to put up with three of their shit?
Well, the thing is, if you watch this show, what's that show called, guys, where the guy's got like fucking multiple wives, sister wives, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, that sitcom reality, whatever.
Yeah. But you can literally tell, like, in that TV show, you can tell that like the distaste for the shit that these women have, and then like throughout it, the further they go throughout it, the more they don't like it. So they just get the fuck out.
They lied to you in the penthouse forum.
Right. This is not what it was supposed to be like.
It's all been a lie.
Well, see,
there are incest as well. He says.
You gotta
and the Mormon shits. Fuck. I don't know about all that. I don't want to know about that.
It's wacky, dude.
These nuts said South Park covered the start of Mormons the best. See, I never got to watch really South Park. Really, I never got into that.
Well, pull that shit up on YouTube and watch it. You're actually gonna laugh your ass off because it's so ridiculous.
You want me to pull it up right now?
You can go ahead.
I'll try it. Hold on. Let's see. South Park Mormons.
That's pretty funny shit. We're not going to get shut down for playing South Park, are we?
I don't think so. Not as long as we just type in South Park Mormons. All right, guys. When I start typing, this is going to go frickin' nuts because I got everything on buttons right now. So just bear with me real quick. Here we go.
So they're seeing everything.
To the no.
Okay, I think we might be back to the main page. Are we back to the main page? Let's see. Yep, we are. All right, so we're going to go to screen room, and then I'm going to hit up the window capture.
He works so hard.
Bro, I'm telling you, I had to learn so fucking hard to do this.
I'm not pushing buttons.
Let's see. Captured method, blah, 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 blah.
We get big and pimp, we could have a engineer over there doing all this shit.
Look at that. This is it. This is it right here. Let's get into it. Hold on. Let me move this over so people can see it. Let me get the thing playing here. Where's it at? Which one? This one? The Book of Mormons. Wait, Stan challenges the Book of Mormons. South Park, all about Mormons.
Pick a super short.
Be this one. Maybe
pick a
Joseph
super
Smith.
short one. They're all.
Well, 224 is the shortest. Let's do this
all
one.
Right.
I just want to make sure it's working. Oh, I got to turn the desktop on, I think.
Pretty happy.
Book of Mormon, what's that? You know, the book that Joseph Smith found. Who's Joseph Smith?
Only the most important person in the world.
You never heard of
Is this how Mormons feel like Joseph Smith was the guy?
Yeah, I said Joseph earlier. Yeah.
All right, you rascals, gather round.
He's the
Joseph
dude.
Smith lived in a little American town in the early 1800s.
Oh, shit. They're taking you back.
Joseph Smith was called a prophet. Dum 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 dum. He started the Mormon religion. Dum 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 dum.
You know what? This is kind of like a prelude to Family Guy.
Hear the chorus though? Dum 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 dum.
Well, how do you know he didn't?
Dum 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 dum. Joseph Smith was called a prophet.
Hey, Joseph, I told my wife that you spoke with God and Jesus, and she didn't believe it.
Well, it's true. I did.
Where?
I was out in the woods praying. I was asking God if I should be a Protestant or a Catholic or what, and suddenly God and Jesus appeared before me.
Oh, so this is their story?
Said I should start
this is
my own
good. Watch
church
this.
because none of the others had it right. And that's exactly how it happened.
You see? You believe it now?
Well, yeah, sure. Why would he make that up?
Dum 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 dum. Many people believe Joseph.
So they
dum,
challenged
dum,
him,
dum,
and
dum,
I don't know,
and that
God
night
plays
he
some
saw
blah,
an
blah,
angel.
blah.
Dum 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 dum.
And please bless Mother and Father, and please keep our bellies full of yum-yums and luscious goodies.
Full of yum-yums.
Ah!
Oh, shit.
Oh, my gosh!
I am Moroni. I am a Native American.
A Native American?
You don't look native.
But your skin is white.
Yes, long ago all Native Americans were white. We all came to America from Jerusalem, and while we were here, we were visited by Christ.
Jesus lived here in America?
Yes, eventually my people were all killed by the other tribe of Israel, and as punishment, God turned their skin red. These are the Native Americans you know today.
What?
Dum, dum, dum,
That's what they believe?
There's an ancient...
Oh my gosh, no wonder people fucking kick these people off of their fucking doorstep. Fuck out of here. To this day, this fucking God was so mad he turned them red. That's why they became Redskins. Wow, I did not fucking know that. You know what?
Yeah, you're gonna have to look into it.
I'm gonna have to start watching more South Park, dude. I gotta brush up on the shit that I missed.
It's informative.
Dude, I didn't realize. They literally was like the first fucking Family Guy. But like, I was watching Family Guy last night, and me and my boy was talking about how, even to this day, we can't believe that they show Family Guy in regular air TV.
Yeah.
And like, it's still on.
Yeah.
Even though it's like misogynistic, sexist, whatever.
Simpsons.
Racist,
Simpsons were actually the Smurfs.
Oh, they were the prelude.
They were the Smurfs though, compared to Family Guy. Oh my god,
that? Dude, all the shows back in the 90s and shit though were fucking dope. Like, I mean, The Simpsons started before the 90s, I think.
There's certain shit that belongs on cable TV.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's the kind of shit belongs.
What was that
on.
one? The dinosaurs. You remember that shit? Not the Bama or whatever.
Oh my god,
dude, that shit fucking was hilarious. There was so much like comedy in that I never got.
It's slapstick humor, and they weren't nearly as edgy, leaning towards that. Right. And man, but you know what? I blame Trey Parker and what's his name?
Oh, the guys from South Park.
Yeah. Trey Parker and anyways, there's two of them. I can't remember.
I forget the other guy's name.
Yeah.
Dude, Trey Parker. I didn't know who it was. If you would have said who's Trey Parker, I'd have been like the South Park guy. But like the other guy, I don't even know.
I can't remember. Damn, dude, wouldn't you hate being that guy?
Hey, chat. Who's the other guy? Trey Parker and who else? Somebody knows.
Thank God we got an audience.
Dude, we got the fucking best audience. Let's give it up to these guys.
And they're smart.
You guys, the live audience tonight.
Somebody's Googling it.
I
right
love
now.
you guys so much.
Somebody's Googling it.
Hey, you know what? It saves us from doing it. Matt
Stone.
There it is.
Yep.
Thank you, Ben Insider.
Thank you, sir.
A beautiful soul.
There's that music again.
Oh wait, here you go. That's for you.
Time you play
You get the Ha-Ha award.
I'll mellow out and get quiet again. Just let the gummies do their job.
Let the gummies go to work.
That's why I like Trailer Park Boys. It plays this shit at the beginning. It's fucking awesome.
I do. I love it. I started watching the old shits the other day just because we were sitting there talking about the other day. I was like, you know what, dude? This is a perfect
You got to start
you ain't doing shit.
one and watch every episode. Because the original shit is always the purest, the most classic, and a great Canadian TV. I'll tell you what, the Canadians have had some really good, the Broken Lizard comedy duo. They're the ones that did Super Troopers and
yeah.
That was Broken Lizard, but those guys, all these Canadian humor, Red Green Show.
Oh, dude, I absolutely loved and still do love Red Green. If he was still around, I think he died though.
Holy crap! I'm trying to remember. Was Kids in the Hall Canadian? I can't remember if they were American or Canadian. But all these comedy troops and all these
Canada back in the day though
comedy
had the
gangs.
Run. Yeah,
they've still really got it. I don't know how
South Park Canadian.
No, I don't think Trey and Matt are. I really don't know. That's a good question. Maybe one of our listeners can answer that for us.
Somebody, one of these fucking McFarlane, maybe. I don't know.
My other favorite one is Letterkenny. Letterkenny's fucking
I love
awesome.
Letterkenny. Next show we got, I'm gonna have some Letterkenny shit for.
It's almost like I like usually the first 3 or 4 seasons of a starving startup comedy troupe. Like they're literally freaking starving,
right?
To make it, and their shit is gold.
Oh, their first season?
First 3 seasons. When you start burning
after
out.
they got used to it, it started to become shit.
Well, and you start burning out ideas, and now you got writers because you're what's the word, syndicated or published, or you got somebody you're established and you're going to get paid. But now you've got to come up with new shit. And we've got these writers to help you. It's not as pure. It's not as pure. Where in the beginning, they did everything. Yeah. They had these skits together and made a fucking TV show, and it's hilarious shit.
I feel like it's always funnier the first time around, or like from the original shits. And you know what's fucked up is like not too many people can do it consistently to where it keeps going.
Yeah, it's hard to do without losing that purity. Now,
dude, Simpsons, that's one of them. They fucking have it going good.
Trailer Park Boys in real life, holy shit, they got old. I didn't realize that their run had been as long as it is.
Oh yeah, the Trailer Park Boys.
Trailer Park Boys,
white-haired guys.
Dude, they were doing it when they were in their mid to late 20s.
You gotta think the first season came out. It was like 90s.
Yeah.
It wasn't even 2000s yet.
Wasn't it really? Trailer Park Boys?
I
didn't think it was until the 2000s, like 2002, 3, 4, something like that.
It might have been early. When did Trailer Park Boys first come out? Let's see. Google will tell us. 2004. I was wrong. It was close.
20 years.
Yeah. That's fucking a grip, dude. But even at 20 years, if you see...
oh shit!
Look at Ricky back 20 years ago.
Bro,
he was still about what, 30?
I'm 50. Probably. When I was 30, I still had not a 6-pack, but looked good with the shirt off.
Right.
And holy crap, dude! Yeah, 20-year progression from badass fucking flat top and baby face to biker looking fuck with gray beard.
Yeah, that's a big step.
That's a huge step. Put out about 40 pounds since then.
Should imagine how I feel. 20 years ago, I was fucking 3 feet taller.
Right?
You know what I mean? Time just fucks you all up.
Man, where's the button for that? There you go. I thought it was going to be like, wah, wah, wah.
Hey, I mean, either or would have worked. But you know what? No, it's no wah, wah, wahs. It's like my question that I ask on my Wheelchair Wednesday people. If you could go back and you could change... that night, if you could, or that day or whatever, that you got injured, right, and you didn't get into that car, or you could say, nope, I'm not going to do this, or I'm not going to do it because I know I'm going to get injured. Mm-hmm. Would you go back and change your life? But you would have to start out from there and forget like all the shit that you came this far with. Would you keep going, or would you, what I mean? No, a lot of people are like, a lot of people say nope, because I am who I am now, and I'm glad, this has happened to me for a reason. I become a better person, which is kind of how I feel. Obviously, I mean, look at what we're doing.
I think it's a testament.
Right. Well, some people, morally the newly injured, or the people that haven't had such a great run at this, are being injured. I want to say crippled, but you get what I'm saying.
What good is being negative going to do anyways?
Right. Well,
it's not going to help you physically or mentally.
That's kind of why I asked that question. Like, if you go back, would you, or would you keep going?
Why would you?
Keep going the way it is.
Why would you? Made you stronger. Made you a more defined person.
Some people had it better back then. You know what I mean?
Made you respect a lot of shit that we'll never understand.
Right.
Because we can still do it.
Yeah.
But honestly, no. I mean, it's easy to say because I can do all that shit. But
Jesse James, I think is he in a wheelchair too? He might be, I think. Are you? Yes or no?
You can't ask that question to a person that can do it. God damn it.
I was gonna say, if you're not in a wheelchair, I was gonna say, he said no. Well, then I guess that wouldn't be a thing for you, would it?
Redundant.
All right, back to the screen room. I love this show. This is so much fun. So much fun.
From super serious
he
to
said,
what
beat up at 8 months. Fuck. I love you, Jesse. I'm fucking with you, buddy. Oh, shit. Here we go. Let's see. What else do we have left? The fire started. Did we already play this? Let's see. Oh, no, yeah, we did. We
played that one.
All right, let's see. What about... Oh, dude, this is great. Before we get into the crazy other shit, have you ever heard of space docking?
That was the one I was dreading the most because I didn't realize what docking was, and a buddy told me, and I was like...
You guys are going to fucking love this part.
I was like, bro, really? He was like, yeah. I was like, that's fucked up, bro.
Now I got to say to our new viewers, Mike, if you're still with us, Mr. Novus, I don't know if you're going to enjoy this or not. If you got your wife in the room, she might not want to be in this. I don't know. If you got any kids, take the kids out of the room. Don't let them hear this. This is not for kids. I gave you a warning at the beginning, and this is why. This is why we give you the warning. Let's check out the space docking clip.
Now, space docking, that's entirely...
What's that? Space docking, when a man shits into a woman's vagina.
That's even fucking worse than I thought it was.
Dock, when you, the little ship is going into...
I thought it was going to be like a serious clip.
Alaskan pipeline. You know what that is?
No.
That's...
It sounds horrible.
It's where you shit into a condom, and then you put it in the freezer, and then the girl uses it as a dildo. Why? What about the...
what about the screeching seagull? Watch this. Screeching seagull.
When you're fucking on the beach, you put your dick in the sand, and then you put it back in her. In her ass, right?
Dude, did you see the look he just gave right when she said that in part?
Dude?
Gross. That is gross.
That's a little too mainstream, a little too fucking weird.
Now listen, I ran across that clip because I follow her. She's Get in the Car. Is what her name is. She's always got these clips where she's in this Mustang and she ain't got no, top on. Well, no, she's got
I was
top.
hoping he was going to show something wholesome.
That was wholesome enough to where it won't get us kicked off of Facebook. Believe it or not,
God, dude.
Facebook won't kick us off for that. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. It's crazy that it's mainstream.
It is. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Sodom and Gomorrah. Yep. See? But that's what it is, though. Damn. That's what people fucking are doing nowadays.
The fuck is this guy? He has his encyclopedia out?
I guess so. But no, some of the shit that I heard in that, I'm just like, people do this, and this is a thing that people normally do all the time, and this is what they love. This is their go-to. You know what I mean? Dude, back in my days, when I was right out of high school, 20 years old, dude, if I could you know what I mean, do your regular old, reach around while I was behind, I would be like, dude, I was stinking I was loving it. And then, but no, nowadays you got to take a shit on her chest and fucking smear it all over her earlobes and shit.
One of my buddies put up a meme today.
What was it?
It says, before I eat a girl out, I stick my finger in her pussy and rub it over my teeth. And I fucking wrote down below it, I hope you don't eat ass.
That's gross. That is gross. I'm sorry, Mr. Zuckerberg. No, I'm not. Because you know what? I don't give a shit.
Hey, that was memes on Facebook.
Yeah, you know what? That was on Facebook. Well, there you go. It's good.
I'd laugh my
YouTube definitely ain't
off.
going to cut us off because Susan Wojcicki loves this fucking kink shit. If you guys don't know who Susan Wojcicki is, she's
people
on
are
Facebook.
fucked up, dude.
It's just funny to see how much shit we can put on this show that's not going to get us kicked off. But, wait. Don't play a fucking music video.
Right.
Because you will get kicked off. We'll talk about this shit all day long, which is gross.
And I get it to a certain extent because, them dudes want to get money. But the funny thing is, why would you punish guys like us, A, promoting them, B, it's on your format. So if I can watch a Slayer video on YouTube,
right?
Why the fuck can't I play a Slayer video, or music in the background on a podcast? And so their little monitors, their detectors pick up the algorithm of this song that's copyrighted. Okay, give them a fucking like on Facebook.
Yep.
Legitimately, why the fuck are you punishing them by promoting them? Number one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's on your format, which I can go watch it for free. I just can't show it to anybody for free.
Pure and simple old-fashioned communism.
Bullshit.
Yeah, and I think it's just gonna get worse from here on out, folks. It's gonna be crazy. Like my best buddy that I watch, you guys seen, if you guys stick with us through the whole thing in our intermission, Salted Cracker always says, stay strapped. because shit's going to get crazy. You know what I mean? We don't know what the fuck's going to go on, but whenever you leave your house, stay strapped.
Stay strapped or get clapped.
Every time I go outside now, I carry it with me. I don't give a shit.
Nope.
Ben says Jody plays the skin flute. Oh, Jody, my Jody, what are you doing?
But if you do,
said, check it out. Yep, check mark.
But if you do, be intelligent about it. Don't fuck it for other people.
What do you mean?
Carry intelligently.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm having a few drinks tonight. My piece ain't my ride. My piece ain't on me.
No.
Tomorrow morning at work could be on me.
Right.
It's on me all the fucking time. But if I leave my premise and I had alcohol beverage, I don't even want the fucker around me.
Oh no, absolutely not. Like that's one thing that I've learned a lot that if I'm gonna smoke or whatever, I don't smoke until I come home.
No, it's
you know
responsibility.
I mean? Yeah. My kids learn about that shit too nowadays.
Don't be that dumbass. I guess unless you can afford to pay the piper. But number one, I'm not willing to lose my Second Amendment right over some dumb shit.
Right.
It's just a factor.
Yeah, and see, with me, like, I'm on my property, so I can drink and carry my piece, whatever the fuck I want.
Can't leave. Well, it's a technicality. But if you are ever put in a situation, that can and will be used against you.
No, if I was drunk and somebody came into my property and I had to shoot them, then it would be like,
what's the point of carrying it? I mean, you're still fucked.
Well, here's the thing. Even if I'm drunk and a guy comes on my property and he's trying to rape my fucking wife, then I'm going to shoot the fuck out of the guy.
No, in that aspect.
What the fuck? Like, I'd rather have my gun than not. Like, hold on, I'm handicapped. Let me run back in and put my drink down and grab my gun so I can shoot you for fucking my shit up.
I get it, but just having it on you, like I say, outside of your premise.
No, I know. I understand what you mean.
Outside your
it's
premise.
not a smart thing to do.
No.
To drink around, like to get drunk and have your pistol or whatever on you is not a smart thing to do, especially when you might be around people that you might get an argument with or anything could happen.
It's your judgment, and honestly, depending on who you are and how confident you are, it could cost you everything.
Now, let me ask you this. I'm glad that me and you get along so well, right? Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen me act irresponsibly with my firearm in here?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
All right. Now, there has been a time where this might have been a thing with other people. Now, that's why other people are not really, I don't call them over to hang out anymore because I'm like, you know what? I don't want to go to jail for this shit because wheelchair people are not treated very well in jail. I don't know if you know this, but that's not a good thing.
Sock puppet on wheels.
I don't know what that means, but I don't want to know.
I don't either. I just coined that phrase.
Sock puppet on wheels. I could just, all I see is somebody fucking sticking their hand up your asshole and you fucking, what
the fuck's that?
Around.
That's a Happy Meal on wheels.
That's a Happy Meal. Oh, shit. Jesse said, this generation has no self-control or knowledge of common sense. That is correct, sir.
No, and I don't give a fuck about anybody else, to be honest with you. I pretty much give a fuck about myself. I mean, my actions, I'm responsible for.
Right.
So that's why I give a fuck about what I do.
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, like my grandpa always said, if you can't control it, why worry about it? You know what I mean? And I mean, dude, I gotta say, my father's taught me a lot, rest in peace. But my granddad has taken over after my father, and, he taught me a lot. Even after that, even at my 20s and shit, growing up, being at 21, 22, 23, you're still not a fucking adult. I don't give a shit what you say.
I'm just ultra careful.
Yeah.
Say I had 2 beers and I just happened to have my piece on me, and my buddy said, "Hey man, that's cool pistol. Let me check that out."
Absolutely not. No, you know what I do? I take my.
I drop the mag and I fucking open it and I fucking set it on the counter. And next thing I know, he pops the mag in it. Clips the fucking slide forward.
Fuck.
And it accidentally shoots Dave in the leg, and Dave bleeds to death before he gets to the hospital.
That's your fault.
I'm going to fucking prison for murder.
Yeah, that's your fault.
He's probably going to get a negligence charge.
Yep. He'll be out in 24 hours. Yeah, it's a scary situation. First of all, every time that I pull out my pistol though, and I drop the mag, I don't cock it back.
No, neither do I. So I say I left it open, but he fiddle fucked with mag when, like, he's trying to help me out.
Charged it back.
I put the mag back on and released the slide, and it went off because he had his finger on the fucking trigger.
Not knowing that once releasing the slide, it could fucking,
I'm just saying, shit happens, and I try not to give any possibility for.
That's a good point too that you're bringing up. Is don't trust everybody.
No,
everybody that says, "Hey, you know what? I'm a da-da-da-da-da. Let me see your weapon."
I just try not to put myself in stupid situations.
Yeah.
And honestly, anytime you've had alcohol, it's not a fucking good situation to have your firearm near you.
No, and I guarantee you, my boy Nick's looking at me right now. My boy Nick's looking at me right now like, And you know what? I don't give a shit. Sorry, Nick. I'm sorry, Nick.
It ain't the Wild West. Can't get drunk around the campfire with a 45 and shoot it off in the middle of the night because you got a cheap bottle of whiskey from in town and you didn't go blind after you drink it, so you're pretty happy around the campfire.
Yep.
Shoot a couple in the air, have some good times. But fuck, I don't even fire my shit at New Year's anymore.
Let's see what else we got here. What's this? Did I play this one? Biden crime family?
1942, a U.S. bank called the Union Banking Corporation is funding the Nazis. Under the Trading with the Enemy Act, its assets are seized. One of the directors of the bank was Prescott Bush, whose son and grandson would become U.S. presidents. 2014, Hunter Biden's investment fund, Rosemont Seneca Technology Partners, invests $500,000 in a company called Metabiota, which was involved in biolab projects in Ukraine. The same year, Metabiota is awarded a $23.9 million Department of Defense contract, all while Joe Biden is vice president and sharing bank accounts with Hunter. 2016, President Biden blackmails Ukraine into firing a prosecutor investigating corruption involving Hunter Biden's dealings in Ukraine.
I look at it, I said, leave it in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money.
2022, Russia invades Ukraine, claiming the biolabs were linked directly to the Bidens.
The Pentagon has established a number of biological laboratories in the former Soviet Union.
The Biden administration funds upwards of $75 billion in aid to the Nazi-sympathizing Ukrainian armed forces. Why haven't the Bidens' assets been seized under the Trading with the Enemy Act?
You know what I just noticed? That Ukrainian army is highly not diversified. They need some diversification, unity, and love in there. I didn't see not one black, brown, Creole soul in that damn army.
Oh, yeah, just all Aryans, huh?
They need, no, you know what?
Huh?
That's not going to fly, bud.
So,
like, they're a bunch of racists.
What they were talking about, I believe it was East Ukraine. Is it in Crimea, East Ukraine, I'm pretty sure. God, if I'm wrong, oh well.
I know, right? Wouldn't be the worst thing that happened.
Anyways, it was the east of that west. Anyways, one of them were Nazi sympathizers, and they were actually exonerated during the Nuremberg trials. And they've been openly, like there were a couple of things, I can't remember what it was, 2010, 2014 operations that we were involved in insurgency, and we backed some militias. Zelensky pretty much was just put into that fucking position. He was appointed the next guy, and here we are.
Dude, I'm now more and more believing that every single one of these head units that we've seen was pointed at everybody.
There's so much of it, dude. People act like
probably not everybody, not every senator or every.
But everybody acts like these psyops are new, and they're so fucking not.
Yeah.
And the CIA's intelligent. The CIA's not doing it for the CIA. Somebody up above is pushing the fucking buttons. The CIA back then, all the covert operations and bullshit we did in Cambodia and Vietnam, and holy fuck, dude.
Yep, you got it. Which brings me to, like I said, did we thank all of our people yet?
I don't know. I don't think
I want to say thank you to all of our supporters here at the Wheelhouse. Give me 1 second while we go through these. Tony, hit up that for me, will you? Oh, thanks, buddy. Mike Miracle, that's the guy you see up there at the top right. We got Tomasa Willman at the bottom there below Mike. And then you got Austin Tricker, Gina Shoe, Sabrina Stack. What's that other guy, Dave? You read that guy on the left side? Over on the other side of Gina's shoes. No, but anyway, up at the top left, we got Rowdy for helping us out there. Oh, that's Skeeter Dave. That's you, Dave. Right. Vanna.
Another one.
Yeah. Thank you guys all, and my mom. My mom's on there too. Thank you all for being supporters of the Wheelhouse. You know, I do think we have a couple more things left here, but we also still got to play What Happens Next. So we're not completely done. We're almost there.
Poke it out.
We got to poke it out. We got to get this thing poked. All right, let's go ahead and shush Tony Robbins up because we're going to have to go back to here. Back to the screen room. I can't wait. Maybe I shouldn't get something for the screen room because we hit this a lot. You know what I mean? Look at this bus shoot. You guys ain't seen this yet.
Terrifying shootout on a bus in Charlotte, North Carolina. A bus driver and a passenger exchanging gunfire after that passenger asked to get off the bus between stops. 2 other riders caught in the crossfire, ducking for cover. And a warning tonight, this video is disturbing. Here's ABC's Jay O'Brien.
Tonight, newly released surveillance video showing the harrowing moments inside a Charlotte bus. A shootout between a driver and a passenger, with other passengers caught in the crossfire. Transit officials say last week, 22-year-old Omari Tobias began arguing with driver David Fullard after asking to get off between stops.
He's got a gun in his hoodie, he pulls out.
Tobias then pulling out a gun. Fullard then pulling out his own gun, and the shootout begins. Bullets shattering the plexiglass window of the driver's cab. 2 other passengers ducking for cover.
Shit, man.
The driver wounded in the arm. Tobias shot in the abdomen.
Dude, he
Fullard
done
continuing to shoot at
like,
Tobias
"Bitch, tryna fuck me on
after
my
he
bus.
crawls
Look at him."
away and runs off the bus.
He's still shooting
Both
outside,
are
too.
recovering from their injuries. And tonight, that driver off the job.
They fired his ass quick.
Well,
possessing weapons.
This dude's pissed that he had a gun.
The transit system said he didn't properly de-escalate the situation and was not allowed to bring a gun to work. The driver's attorney saying his client feared for his safety.
I hear it from a lot of my clients. What they want to do is do their job, but they also want to get home.
Yeah, pretty much.
But some guys want to be free Americans, and I should be able to be armed and defend myself. And honestly, if you pull a fucking gun on me, I should be able to defend myself.
Yeah, he sat there with that gun, too. But what they didn't show you, he was there for, like, not even fucking 2 other minutes sitting there talking shit to him with that gun in his hand. Kept pointing it at him, pointing it at him.
It was a quick threat, and
he knew he was like, look, I'm being threatened. What am I going to do?
I think he showed ample time to decide, okay, I'm not getting shot over this stupid motherfucker. He probably should have just stopped and let him out.
Yeah.
But the other part of me, not necessarily. The rebel part of me, the guy standing up for my fucking rights, I'm not going to be bossed around by some thug-ass little bitch from the hood.
No.
Points his little fucking revolver at me.
That's the Clint Eastwood way of looking at it.
I'd be like, fucking meet Mr. Glock 19. Like,
anyway, I just started blasting.
Oh, honestly. So the super bad part on this guy was the fact that you are responsible for every bullet that comes out of the end of that pistol.
Oh, and he let it go a lot.
And he let it go. And how many people were on the sidewalks and a beauty parlor that, he's driving
You're driving along.
He's driving by buildings. The bullets go somewhere and the bullets stop somewhere.
Yeah.
And had, some old lady died walking down the street because she caught one of them rounds of the fucking skull, probably 9mm, which is, believe it or not, ballistically superior to a fucking 45 cal. 45 cal is going to hit that plexiglass, flatten out.
Oh, it's going to spread
and
everywhere.
probably bounce off the next window. They stay in a big slug.
Yeah.
But they can't penetrate 16 gauge steel. Your car is like 24 gauge. So it might make it through both layers, but it's going to put a black spot on your leg.
Are you telling me that I'm better off carrying my 9mm?
I'm telling you, a 9mm will go through your fucking car door, the car door next to you, through the thigh and into the other leg of the guy sitting in the car next to you.
Well, I guess I'm going to keep carrying my 9 then.
Well, there's pluses and minuses.
Oh, it doesn't have as much stopping power. It's not as big of a
Well, no, it's putting a fucking... You get shot with a goddamn 22, you're going to stop and realize you got fucking shot.
Right.
And you're going to have the same reaction as if you got shot with a 9mm. 45 cal is probably taking a big fucking chunk out of you and stopping you, but there's no collateral damage from a 45 caliber as long as it hits its intended target. Yeah. Or it goes through sheet metal or a glass window. It slows it down. It almost makes it almost non-deadly. A 9mm, that shit keeps going, brother. So you're responsible for a lot of collateral damage if you poke somebody. 45 ballistically is what I'd carry. Right. And honestly, about the maximum kill range on any handgun is about 20 feet.
Yeah.
Will it kill somebody from across the yard? Yes, but you're not going to accurately hit that target with a pistol.
Unless you know how to shoot that motherfucker.
I'll give that to you. If you're well trained, you're going to get some range out of a pistol. But you know the primary purpose of your pistol?
Oh, is to get to your rifle.
I love you, dude.
Come on, bro. That's why we get along. You know what I mean?
That is, I wish 1 out of 100 people would give me that answer. Purpose of your pistol is to get you to your primary weapon, which is your rifle.
And you know what? Here's my thing that I don't like against the stigmatas of today. Because listen, I can have my pistol out. I can have another pistol on my bed sitting there. I can have, you know what I mean, pistols all over the house. But nobody bats an eye. As soon as I bring my rifle out and I put it right next to my fucking shit,
attention.
Everybody's like, "Hey, what are you doing with this? Put it back in the safe. I don't want this out. What are you doing with this?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
As soon as that old fuck got on his porch with a double barrel full of salt rock, I was out of there.
I don't know what that means, but it sounded funny.
Salt rock?
Yeah, well, I've heard of what salt rock.
You take salt rock just like you put on your sidewalks in the wintertime, and they pack shells with it.
For shotguns?
It's a non-lethal round, but it's going to fuck you up. But you're just getting shot with salt.
Oh, dude, could you imagine just getting shot with salt and then going into your fucking wound and then automatically just burning right away? Speaking of burning, my buddy had a judge, Daniel, that I follow on a spinal cord injury thing. He's in a wheelchair. And he had the judge with dragon's breath that he shot that really didn't look deadly unless you were literally like 10, 15 feet away and you got hit with this shit.
Right.
Then you're probably going to get set ablaze.
It's still sending burning hot molten pieces of fucking mineral at you.
Yeah.
It's still a bad day.
Yeah, well, somebody seen that and was like, "That don't look deadly at all. Like, you're not even shooting a projectile." And I'm like, dude, if he hits you with that shit and you're 15 feet away, it doesn't matter. You're getting fucking burned out.
So that whole discussion makes me laugh.
All right, why?
What's the airsoft gun? My son got a 45 cal, badass looking airsoft gun, and he brought it back in, and he shot it, and I was like, oh, look at this little BB gun. And I fucking cocked it, and I shot him right in the foot.
Oh, damn.
And he broke down crying, like he fell to the floor. Oh,
with a CO2 BB gun?
No, with a fucking...
a spring-loaded?
Yeah, just a little spring-loaded 45. What did I call that? The little plastic bullets?
Oh, the airsoft.
Airsoft.
Oh, fuck, dude.
So I shot him in the foot, and I was like...
hit with BB.
I fucking looked at him, and I was like, dude, get your bitch ass off the ground. Like, I was starting to get disgusted. Like, come on, you're carrying on. I said, this goddamn thing don't even hurt, dude. And I cocked that fucker, and I shot myself in the foot.
Hurt.
Holy fuck, dude. I was
they
like,
make those spring load. It's pretty powerful now.
Damn, dude, I bounced around the kitchen. I felt really bad. I shot my kid in the foot with that. It reminded me of remember, Dave, the little yellow BB ones we got? We actually had to peel the rubber BB off the grid.
Yeah.
You couldn't even get a can of them. You had to pop each individual fucking BB off until you had about 20 of them.
Yeah.
And you were cautious on where you spent them. But they're rubber. They'd sting a little bit, but they bounced all over hell. They were cool as shit.
Nice.
And projectile super balls.
And about 1/100th the velocity of the rubber ones.
Wow. I really missed my time to live. You know what, though? I'd always wanted to grow up in the 50s.
Dude, they had tanks that poke your fucking eye out back then. It was great.
Yeah. Better time to live.
Toys.
The 90s were fun.
Right.
But you know.
And then the pussies, now they got to have warning that this shoots projectiles. I remember when G.I. Joe.
Don't aim this to your eyes.
I remember when G.I. Joe come out, the little G.I. Joes.
Oh, those were the best.
And I had fucking everyone, and we had a couple of things that would actually shoot.
Yeah,
very rarely.
Oh, like the rocket launchers and shit like that. Yeah,
and it was such a bitch ass little shot. And I was like, dang. I played with my younger toys and my dad's toys.
Yeah.
My dad's toys.
That shit launched that bitch across the room.
Dude, it maimed you.
Yeah. Well, nowadays, I mean, back then, after they figured out kids were getting eyes poked out and probably different shit happening to them.
Front teeth and everything.
Jesse James said, what about lawn darts?
Exactly. Jarts.
Yeah.
I survived the Jart era. We had them until I was a teenager.
Just use a 45. Hard to shoot back when you're flying through the air.
That's if you can hit.
Let's go here. Do that fucking... Dave, do me a favor. Shut that door down. That fucking smoke is coming right in here. And
people aren't as skilled with weapons as they'd like to think they are.
They got a fire going on outside. Well, no, I mean, not a fire, but a make-believe fire. Uh-oh. He's breaking shit.
Oh, man.
Is it broken, Dave?
I don't know.
Dude, hey, anybody that knows about garage doors, please help us. We need to get this shit fixed.
Damn it, I helped you
Like
once.
Miracle, you know. I know you tried to help me, but you guys
I got it to open and close.
Yeah.
I said, you're going to have to train professional. I can think of one. Train to raise overhead door.
Bro.
Call Ray.
You know what? I wonder if I can have my guy doing my home mods pay for Ray to come out and do this shit because they're giving him money anyway.
Ray's cheap. He's reasonable. He'll come out and take care of business.
I'm about to hit him up. Ray's overhead doors. Yep. I know we've done advertising with him before. Man, we've got a couple overhead door people, but I haven't advertised overhead door people in
Call Ray. He comes out here,
bro.
Yep.
Shit, I might even trade him some ads and
he
give him
rolled through my parking lot today. I'll get all the free plugs we're giving this guy. Now he's got to do it for free.
My dad worked for Liberty Doors. Hey, you know what I didn't do today? Son of a bitch.
What?
Fucking our sponsors for the damn year. Let's hit up our sponsors for the year. Mr. Stand for at Forster Automotive.
What's he stand for? We don't fucking know, but he is one hell of a mechanic. Got a good crew over there.
Yep. Oh, damn good crew. I tell you what, they can fix anything, but don't bring something broke to them and say, hey, fix this, but then there's 14 other thousand things broke, and they're like, well, in order to fix this, we got to fix those things, and then get mad at them because you don't want to pay them to fix those things.
That's right.
You got to fix it all, man. If you're going to fix it. Fix it right.
And don't talk cars with that guy because he can talk the balls off Brontosaurus.
If you got 2 hours to spend, you might as well go ahead. Now, that is a very important sponsor. I want everybody to know that guy is the shit.
He's like the second important sponsor.
Well, who's our other guy? You know the other guy?
I thought it was me.
Oh, it is Mr. Copeland Welding. Welding of all metals. What types of metals? Hard ones, soft ones,
skinny all kinds of them, even magnetic ones, not magnetic ones.
All right.
Stainless steel, cast iron, mild steel, ductile iron,
955 East South Streets, Jackson, Michigan. Mr. Chad Copeland, owner, 517-206-0031. If you have a rim that's broken, a tail light that's out,
not a tail light. We don't weld tail lights.
Well, that son of a bitch right on there. If your shit's hanging down and you just need to get back up there and there's nothing else you can possibly fucking think to do, he'll weld it right up for you. Next time, we got to do that at the beginning of the show. I forgot. That's my bad this time.
I should have made my welding name Phil McCracken.
Phil McCracken. That'd have been a good one. All right, so before we get out of here, we are all over time right now, but before we get out of here, we have a couple more things to get to. I knew we had too many today, too. This one that you shared earlier.
Just 10 companies own almost all of the food and beverage you are consuming. I hope you're optimizing your day, Paul, here with Optimum Souls. These 10 companies are putting profits before people. They have a mountain of lobbyists and highly paid off research labs that will fabricate their desired results. They buy out smaller, healthier companies and then come in and cut corners and destroy these companies. Here's an example of some that really pissed me off. Garden of Life was bought by Nestle. Applegate Farms bought by Hormel. Zico Coconut Water bought by Coke. Vital Proteins is mostly owned by Nestle. Primal Kitchen purchased by Kraft Heinz. Epic Provision Bars were bought by General Mills. Smart Water went to Coca-Cola. Naked Juice went to Pepsi. RX Bar to General Mills. Is this painting a clearer picture as to why most of us are sick? Follow for more.
Well, the few products that are newer on the market are usually pretty clean, and then they get bought up with
by big.
Oh, they see money. They see the competition. But yeah, man, it's like we really don't have a fucking choice. And how many things that we eat in the United States that are absolutely illegal in other countries? And it's like, oh, hold on, what the fuck you mean illegal?
And then do your deep dive. Why is it illegal?
You know about McDonald's French fries? They only use this California badass potato. It absolutely has to have zero blemishes.
I don't eat McDonald's, but still.
And well, I fucking love their fries, and it pissed me off when I saw it. They put this fertilizer on there that literally, when they harvest the potato, they have to leave it for a couple of weeks.
Right.
And this bin to detox, supposedly detox. The farmers won't even go into the fucking building when this is happening.
See, that's not. I don't.
And I'm like, okay,
that's all right there. I'm like, wait
a minute.
Wait a minute.
Something fucky here.
That's this right here.
But it's this horrible thing. And there's another thing that happens to. There's a certain kind of fat, grease, when a potato is introduced into it, actually produces a chemical that's toxic. Any fried food, especially a fried potato. And I was like, holy shit. So much for American fries. And yeah, dude, that's crazy how much shit's terrible for you.
All right, I'm going to play
and
this
if you do want to eat clean, you can't.
No, you can't.
Unless you grow it yourself, and then again, there's the question of the seeds.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like every single supermarket, every single place you go, that if it's not grown on the side, like, literally, even the shit that's grown on the side of the road, how do you know it hasn't been fucking genetically modified or something poked in it? You know what I mean?
I just want to be Amish.
I just want to be Amish. Let me just be the Amish guy for once. Let's go back to the screen room. We got one more thing to check out, and then we're going to play what happens next. Check this out and give me your thoughts.
There's a guy in Iowa got curious, why do the birds start chirping an hour before sunrise? He found out that chirping of the birds is a frequency that helps open up the plant cells, stomata, on the bottom of the leaf, and it lets the plant start breathing in the morning. It helps the alarm clock and wakes the plant up. He found out that frequency is found in music, classical music, quite a bit. So he started playing classical music to his cornfield. His neighbors thought, un poquito loco la cabeza, He's a couple fries short of a Happy Meal, but until his corn grew 15 feet tall.
Look at that. They got pictures of it.
And they said, what channel was that you're playing? When he played the music to his squash plants, they produced 5 squash per leaf instead of 1.
Guy probably got executed.
He played it to his black walnut tree, and it grew twice as fast as normal.
Especially him taking pictures and sharing with people.
Called Sonic Bloom. It's a combination of vitamins for the plant and special frequencies.
He dead now.
He did. All right, guys. That is all the clips we have for you today, besides the stuff that I got coming up. What do you think about that, Mr. Rowdy?
I think it was awesome.
Yeah? What are you going to do? You going to go home and play fucking some classical to your...
Fuck, no, I'm going to go home and go to bed.
No, but what I mean is, like, do you think that it works if you play music to your plants?
I want to play classical music to my penis.
You have been such a good sport with this whole thing. I'm like waiting for some kind of shit so I can go over here and calf myself for 2 seconds.
So basically what you're saying is anybody that listens to classical music has a huge schlong. That's what I gathered from that.
Well, I don't necessarily think it's because of classical music. I think it's more or less because of music. You know what I mean? Well, he's saying, there's like certain frequency that'll open up the leaves or whatever.
And I believe in
I think even if you talk to them, if you talk to plants...
I believe in grounding, just walking barefoot on the ground.
Yeah.
The therapeutic benefits, how much better I feel in the summertime. I'm up at my cabin, and bro, I'm barefoot every chance I get.
And it feels great, dude. That's one thing I will miss. I won't be able to feel that no more.
You should still put your feet on the ground.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's grounding.
But no, as he was saying, he was up in your cabin. What do you feel like when you do it? You just feel
just healthier all around, more active, longer hours in the day. Getting shit done. It's like right now, just with the vitamin D from the sun, that I've actually wanted to stay after work and bust out a bunch of shit. And how many hours have I spent at my shop in the last 3 weeks? Like,
you might as well put in an extra day.
Fuck, I didn't go home Monday night until 8 o'clock.
Right. That was about a
Tuesday night
probably for you.
Yeah, 12, 14-hour day.
Well, you know what they say. I mean, like you said, the sunshine does. Oh, that's another thing I was going to bring up is this. A theory of why they are doing these burnings and to block out the sun. It's to block out the sun because they say right now the sun is is scheduled to do this thing where it might have been over the weekend, where it sends out this pulse. And when it sends out this pulse, they've done this before.
Talking like an EMP or a solar flare?
Kind of like a solar flare. Well, when people feel it, they get enlightened and they feel like they can fucking... You know what I mean? Like it's like a whole
something to do with the strawberry
feeling,
moon,
maybe. I don't know, man.
Our moon this month was fucking crazy on Saturday night, dude.
I didn't get to see it. I seen a bunch of pictures.
It was way crazy Saturday and Sunday.
What was it, all red and shit or what?
Yeah, from the smoke.
Oh yeah.
It made it just crazy, like weird. My wife said pink. I'm colorblind. I could just tell it was really dark and it was weird looking.
Right. Well, fuck, who knows, man? We are looking at biblical fucking times.
That's half the problem, though, is just not knowing what to believe is natural and what's man-made. And honestly, dude, I'm totally cool with a big asteroid hitting it.
Oh, well, hold on a second. Jesse said, look at the sound waves and sand. That is correct, too.
when they hit certain sound waves and what they can make.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, look at all the cool shit that humans have found out, but look at all the fucking dumb shit that people have suppressed us for.
Well,
like, dude,
look at the gas mileage cars in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. These guys that come up with this technology all of a sudden fucking die, disappear.
Yeah, the shit where we don't have to buy gas. We don't have to fucking, we can save the earth.
Right.
We don't have to burn fuels.
Well, and it's not even that.
We can have cars that run off fucking water.
Well, you know, fossil fuel is not even fucking related to a fossil, right? And do you know what the second largest liquid substance is on planet Earth?
Oil.
Water and oil.
You know what the Earth fucking...
Isn't that crazy?
They say that, the Earth's only got so much of it, but you know what the Earth recreates?
Bullshit.
Oil. Yeah. Just like
no,
water,
not
bro.
Bullshit to that. I almost wonder. I don't understand it. Do we burn the oil and several million years from now it's oil again? We don't know. They tried to say that it was.
Does it go up in the fucking shit and rain down and then?
I tried to say it was sedimentary, biological shit that had rotted, decayed, blah blah blah, turned into this primordial ooze. But the problem is they're finding it, 30,000 feet below sea level. They've never found any signs of life, not a fossil.
1,000 feet.
Found a fossil or anything. So that rules out that possibility that it's decayed dinosaurs.
Yeah, Jesse said he thinks that theoretically is how the Egyptians carved the stones of the pyramids. Well, about the pyramids, they're on ley lines. Every single one of the pyramids are on ley lines, which is exactly where Washington is, which is where the steeple thing is, which is, dude, there's a lot more going on than we will ever fucking understand.
Well, and that's a Freemason type shit, too.
Yeah.
That's sacred fucking knowledge to Masons.
Sean Patrick Gallagher, thank you, sir.
It might not be mainstream, but it's not unknown.
Right. No, this shit, dude. It's real deep. It's deeper than any of us will ever fucking know about. But at least now we're starting to realize, like, well, fuck, we've been lied to for a long time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What was the what was the giant library? Was it Rome or Greece?
What do you mean that was destroyed?
That was destroyed. All the information was destroyed. All the scrolls.
Why would they do that?
Well, that was a technology that would have probably advanced us by 1,000 years.
1,000 years.
Yep. All that information, all that knowledge was destroyed.
Could you not per square down at 10,000 feet? Oh, that's how far. Yeah, like down past there, 10,000 feet, 200 pounds per square inch. That's how much shit pushes up on you. All right. Well, we got one thing left to do, guys, and that is name that. No, it's not. It's not name that tune. It's what happens next. Oh, wait. I have something cool for this. I
thought he was going to do name that poon.
Name that poon.
Remember, we're going to have like X-rated clips up, and you got to name that vagina, name that set of tits.
Oh, no, that's on our OnlyFans. We're not ready for that yet.
Name that poon.
Welcome to What Happens Next. All right, on What Happens Next, this is the fun game that we play mostly at the end of not all of our shows, but some of them, and where I play something, a clip, and then these guys, Mr. Rowdy and Mr. Dave over here, will have to figure out
Dave.
What happens next. Now, listen, if anybody in the chat gets it first, you guys win a prize. Today's prize is a giveaway from Redemption Herbs. It's a little prize pack. It's worth $40. You got all kinds of good shit in here. Skin and bone stuff you can put on yourself. You got lip balm. You got all kinds of good stuff. You got goodies. You got
edibles.
No edibles.
Damn it.
But just the next best thing. We'll get to that after the game. Now, feel free. If you guys see something and you want to chime in and you think you know what's going to happen next, hit it before somebody else says it. If somebody else says it and it happens before you say it, they win, you don't.
Yeah.
So let's check out the first one. All right. Now, when I hit this, you won't be able to hear us. You're just going to watch the clip and then we'll come back. Here we go.
What is that? I need you to kick the wall. Do you see it?
All right, so the dude was doing, I know it's quick. The dude was doing like a handstand. He was trying to get his feet up there, and the dude said, kick the wall.
I'm saying homeboy gets kicked in the head.
You think he gets kicked in the head? What do you think, Dave?
I think he's gonna. I don't know. I guess he hits the wall.
Snap his
Running
neck.
a little too fast.
A little too fast and hits the wall. All right, well, let's check it out. Come on.
What is that? I need you to hit the wall. Do you see it? You need to have your heels hitting this wall.
Damn, Dave.
Dave was right.
Damn, Dave.
Congratulations, Dave. You win round 1. Dave with a big W.
Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thunk it?
I think I'm getting set up.
Now listen. Now I got to tell you guys, I've looked tirelessly with what happens next footage, because you can find like compilations like a million videos, but it's so hard to find one that actually I could use. And this one, like, that was literally the first video that was on there, because they're all so good. I was like, oh my God, I love this one. So like we're going to be using this one for a while now, just to tell you. But if you ever find this online and you do figure out what happens, it doesn't count. All right, let's go to part B.
So if he tells you anything fucking different, he's a liar and a fucking snake.
Whoa, bro. You want to see that one real quick? Because it was kind of quick. Look at it. She had some fire in her eyes. Let's watch that. Let's watch this.
So if he tells you anything fucking different, he's a liar and a fucking snake.
Evil bitch.
Dude, so she's yelling at a fucking stuffed animal, and she's like, talking about if he tells you anything different, then he's a lying fucking snake type shit.
She gonna get a pistol out and cap its ass?
What do you think comes next?
She gets a pistol out and caps its ass.
You think she's about to cap that stuffed animal? Dave, what do you think?
I think the stuffed animal's gonna cap her.
Oh, shit. That's new.
It's like either machete or pistol.
Just come through with a fucking... Don't fucking talk.
It's gonna pay.
Don't fuck around if you don't want to find out.
All right, let's check it out.
So if he tells you anything fucking different, he's a liar and a fucking snake. Fuck you.
Everybody was wrong. That was a titty smack. I'm going to call that a titty smack.
That was a punch.
That was a punch.
Nope, nobody. That was a titty punch. If you would have put titty punch, I would have accepted that. We would have also accepted nipple kick.
Nipple.
Would have been good. Now, last but not least, we have the what happens next C clip. Let's check it out.
Puffer fish.
I don't understand the sounds that I just heard there. I feel so bad for that fish. I feel like it just got fucking mangled and handled wrong.
I think he was making it puff up. I didn't want to.
What do you think happens, Rowdy?
Oh, boy. Is he going to throw it in the water and another fish is going to eat it?
Or is he baiting it up to throw it in and some fish grabs it? Maybe. That's my guess.
All right.
Dave, what about you?
I think a dolphin's gonna mess with it because puffer fish is like alcohol to a dolphin.
Oh, they like to get drunk off of them. I've heard that. I've heard that. I've heard that theory on there. All right, let's check it out. Jesse says spikes get him. I don't know what spikes are, but oh, the spikes in his hand. Yeah, I get you.
Spikes.
All right, let's check it out. Well, that is not at all.
No, it bounced off the rail. But I thought I was getting lucky when he was throwing it in the water. I got this. I got this.
Yeah. He took it off the hook. You're like, oh, I might have this. And he hacky sacked that shit right in there. Yeah, that's one of these for all you guys. But thank you for playing. What happens next, everybody?
That's it. We don't get 3.
That was 3.
I got the first one.
Oh, fuck you, Dave. 1.
All right. So with that being said,
I want a rematch in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, we will get a rematch. We're gonna have some fun shit. You know, it's been fun. If we could leave everybody with some words of wisdom, what would it be, Mr. Rowdy?
It's been fun, but it ain't been insider.
No, you're damn right. I like it. Dave, what do you got to say to the people?
I don't know if I should say it.
I mean,
I've already said it a couple times today before we were on air.
Oh man, I don't know if I want to hear it now.
I don't know, Dave. If you get it sticked up,
say it.
Okay. Just tell him something wholesome.
Say something nice, Dave. See you next week, guys.
Yeah, next week.
2 weeks, guys.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, guys. Yeah. All right, guys. I gotta tell you what. I appreciate everybody joining us again with another Rick and Rowdy episode. Can you believe it's already 15? Holy shit.
2 hours and 23 minutes of my life.
2 more weeks. We're gonna spend another 2 hours.
We do it all for you guys. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. It's gonna be a fun time. Until then, I'm Rick. That's Rowdy.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Wait, hold on. Let me hit this one.